So this is Meleeball, and I think we're ready to start. Are we ready to start? Half hour late, people.
Let's melee this ball.
Oh my god. Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm sweating already, and the game hasn't started. So, welcome to Meleeball. No, this is Meleeball. This is the first ever D&D sporting event. We're going to be the first e-sport for D&D. You just wait. We built this from the ground up. This is game 17, so super stoked to have you all here for this. And let's get into our first ever 6-person melee ball. Oh, my heart is racing, and I still am worried something's going to go wrong, but we're going to persevere, baby. So, with that in mind, melee ball is a sport played on a circular field where 2 teams are playing against each other, trying to score points, and we're going to get into that. But let's take a moment and run you through some of the things you should know. You are on the Lark Network. So we are a conglomerate of awesome things that all happen on a D&D world I created called Planet Lark. Melee Ball is in one of the countries, the Land of War. We have a podcast that runs bi-weekly and a streamed podcast that we also have that runs bi-weekly. We have Lark Fallen Gods, and we have Lark Calderine Chronicles. And those will be coming out very soon. We just tomorrow is episode 19 dropping of Fallen Gods, and episode 3 live on Wednesday will be for just a moment. All right, so like I said, we're getting all the little bit of things. But now let's just dive into Melee Ball 17 and get all these fun, fantastic creators who have been hanging out with me in this mayhem into a game. We've got a good little audience. You guys, I love all of you. So please remember, audience-wise, you guys have channel points you'll be able to use. I see you guys have already inspired both teams, so we will definitely get into that. But on top of that, don't forget, you got hydrate checks and you got posture checks to hit us with, and highlighted messages if you want to get any cool points across. But at the beginning of Melee Ball, the first thing we always do, and we'll make this a little quick so we can get into the game because of the hiccups. We're going to get an introduction first of the player, and then we're going to get their character and a quick little rundown when we come back through the second time about what strategies they hope to invoke. So this first part, we're going to start with you, Mr. V. I want you to give the name you want people to refer to you on stream. That's not your character name. Then your pronouns, and then your character's name, race and class, and pronouns. And then we'll come back around to get your strategies.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Mr. V. I go by he, him pronouns, and my character is named Jonathan Wicken, who is a ranger, Gloomstalker ranger, who also goes by he, him.
Excellent. All right, then we're going to slide right on over next. Falconia Maxima.
Hi.
Same thing.
I'm Falcon. I use she, they pronouns. And my character is Yenbi. She's a Kalishtar monk, and she uses she, her pronouns.
Excellent. And on to EB.
I'm Bertie the Bard on all social medias. I am playing Cuff Drop, the Centaur Barbarian. And both I and he use he, him pronouns.
Excellent. How about Kay?
Hey, I'm Kay. I use she, they pronouns, and I am playing Flutter today, the Air Genasi Swarm Keeper Ranger, who uses she, her pronouns.
All right, and we've got Mr. Adup.
Hi, I'm Adam, or Mr. Adup. I use he, him pronouns. Also, my character tonight that I'm playing, who is Kraken, the monk, who also uses he, him pronouns.
Excellent. And finally, we've got you over there,
Hello, I am Aaron, Obsidian Olive. I go by he, him pronouns, and I am playing Crimson Shade of the Orchid, and he also uses he, him pronouns. I choked a little on that one because I just hydrate checked, not gonna lie. I had a real hard time there.
Well, Aaron, you've only got yourself to blame for that one. You called the hydrate check.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll do a fun game where everyone else has to hydrate check, and then I died from it.
So,
Oh, I didn't even see you did that.
Folks, we are about to dive into our strategies that these players are hoping to invoke, but I'm going to drop this in the chat. You guys have been so helpful, so lovely. I'm going to hit enter on this right now. That's the twitch.tv/Lark Network link. If you guys haven't already, one thing we ask at the beginning, we're all frazzled, so I didn't get to ask it right away, is we asked that everybody in the chat, if you took a second and just shot that out on Twitter or somewhere in a Discord and just said, hey, I'm watching Meleeball, take 10 seconds to do that, and we will have an awesome crowd throughout the night. It really helps boost us. I will give 30 seconds of just me saying nonsense that if you guys can take that and shoot that. If not, no sweat, and we'll dive right back in. But do remember to support the network. You can become a Patreon subscriber at patreon.com/LarkPodcast. You're watching Meleeball. The logo that we have is designed by Dice Goblin Andre, as well as my personal logo, which I use on TikTok. You can find me at DND_Corso. And thank you to our newest sub, Socks with a Coffee Cup, and our latest fan, Diana Lunam. All right, so I gave y'all just a little bit of time there. Don't worry, you're not going to miss anything. We're not playing for a few minutes because we're going to get some info from the players, and then we're going to dive in, and hopefully other folks join us. So back to the top, you're playing Jonathan Wickham.
Yep.
Mr. V, this is your second time on Meleeball, so it's a pleasure to have you back. Welcome back. And with this, the first thing I always ask people is I say, what is your relation to Meleeball? What do you know about it? And I know for a fact you've played, but I don't know what you've been up to since then. So how do you feel, first off, coming into this? Do you feel pretty prepared? Do you feel like you did that first game? Where are you at coming into this?
So, as a Meleeball veteran, I'd like to say, it's definitely, I've tried to be a bit more prepared this time in coming up with a very, well, my last character was, which I tried to, be very utility and, kind of have like multiple, try to be decent at multiple things. But this time, I'm going full force into one certain strategy.
Absolutely.
And hopefully that will play out well.
Well, I'm hoping to see this strategy in action. If you give us a little taste of that strategy, you're bringing in Jonathan. What are you hoping is just something that's going to work for Jonathan?
Knockouts. I'm going for my knockouts, baby.
Going for knockouts.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we like to see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We're gonna slip right on over. Falcon, repping your team with Yenbi. Tell me a little bit about Yenbi. Well, first off, Falcon, this is your first Meleeball, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Welcome to Meleeball Arena. Super stoked to have you here.
A little nervous, not gonna lie. That's gonna go great.
How much info do you have about Meleeball? I know you've heard about it, but have you gotten to watch any games or do anything prior to reading the rules?
I've gotten to see a couple games here and there, like just in the first couple of minutes, because typically I can get through like the first half of the first half, and then I'm like, wow, look at that, I have to be up in the morning. And then I like, peace out. So I've seen maybe just a few turns end up being taken.
Okay, so we're going to see a full gambit tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. With that, then, what are you hoping kind of works for Yenbi? What is a strategy, or at least one thing that you're going to utilize tonight?
I feel like Yenbi is going to try to score points.
Okay.
And that's going to be most of her technique here is to beat the blue team by winning. That's
okay.
Honestly, that's about as much as I know about Meleeball.
And that's perfect. That's what we love to hear. And to finish rounding out the red team, let's talk to Cough Drop. So Ethan, welcome. Birdie, welcome out to your first Meleeball. Birdie, have you gotten to hear anything about Meleeball prior to this?
Not a great deal. I've tried to avoid it. so I come in as noob as possible.
Oh, I love that.
I read the rules and I was like, I think it would be really cool to play like a something utility. So I rolled up a Wildfire Druid, and then I was like, screw that, because that sounds like a lot of work. And then I rolled a Barbarian.
Oh man, I'm stoked to see that. With that in mind, you rolled a Barbarian out. What are you hoping? What strategies are we hoping to see from Cough Drop?
Well, the strategy is twofold. The first one I thought when I made a centaur was these things can run real quick. So his base speed is 50. When he's raging, I can dash as a bonus action, meaning I can move 100 feet in one round. And also when I'm raging, all opportunity attacks against me have disadvantage, which means I'm hoping I can grab that ball and run it into the end zone in one turn. Failing that, I am a barbarian and I have a big hammer. So I may just join Jonathan Wicken and smash some faces.
I am so excited to see what comes of that. Okay, so we've got the red team talking about some damage and some running and overall points. So let's switch over to the blue team now. First up on the blue team side, we've got Flutter. Hey, Kay, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here.
Excellent. It's your first melee ball as well, right?
Yes, it is my first melee ball.
Have you gotten to watch any games prior to this?
Unfortunately, I've not watched any in their entirety, but I have seen bits and pieces here and there, and I've seen at least an entire first half before. So I have like a little bit of an idea of what's going on.
Okay, excellent. But, you know, we're not like at the absolute, and that's totally fine. So with that in mind, then, tell us about Flutter. What are you hoping to invoke on this field that maybe is going to be a pro, working for Flutter?
Flutter is a little bit of an everyman. She hopefully will kind of be able to get a feel for what's going on and fit into any gaps in the team and what we need. So I'm hoping to kind of take things as they come and just kind of be flexible and fill in any gaps in our team.
Okay, so kind of an all-arounder. Okay. And I am excited to see, because sometimes all-arounders end up relying on one thing of theirs a lot. And I'm looking forward to seeing if you stick with that or if you mold into going, you know, I ended up doing this one a lot, actually. Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. We got Captain Kraken in the house. Welcome,
What's
Mr.
up?
Adup.
What's up?
Hey, how's it going?
It's pretty good. I'm very excited. First melee ball. So I've watched a little bit, not a ton, but I've watched highlights and stuff, and I've had a lot of friends on, so I've seen their highlights. But I'm excited to, you know, have my own, maybe possibly highlight reel. I'm hoping for one. You know,
you're hoping to be a star today.
Yeah, hoping to be a star.
With a name like Captain Kraken, somebody is going for the gold. I love it. What do you think Captain Kraken's going to be bringing to the table? What do you hope to intimidate the other team with? What is your strategy?
So my strategy is, you don't know which hand the ball is in.
Right, because we've got
because I'm playing a Simic hybrid with 4 arms, and I'm also an Astral Monk, so you don't know which hand the ball is in. So I'm gonna be moving it around, juggling it as fast as I can as I run full speed towards a goal.
I cannot tell you why just yet, but I am so excited that you are playing an Awakened Monk. Or Astral Self Monk. I cannot tell you why, but I am so excited.
Okay.
And with that in mind, we'll move on to our final member rounding out the blue team with a funny opposite name to the blue, Crimson. So, Aaron, welcome to Melee Ball.
Hey, what's up? I'm so glad to be here. I have so many friends on here on like weekly bases, so I'm excited.
Now it's your turn.
It's my turn.
So with this in mind, this is your first time here. You've got to hear about it several times. Have you ever gotten to check out a game?
So I've watched a few games. My favorite thus far was definitely the Allbirds Thanksgiving game. That was a good game. But I've not. So I sit through. I like to pop in every like 20 minutes, see where the game's going, leave it on my phone, get updates every once in a while. So I'm not as familiar with people's round by round strategies, and I'm excited because I'm definitely gonna win. It's gonna be game 1, win 1. We're gonna leave 100%.
That's what I am hoping to see out of a bunch of people who've heard about it, but have not necessarily. There's only one veteran in the group, and so I'm excited to see what this does. And this is our first ever time that we've had 3v3. So you guys are sort of guinea pigs in a setting. And of course, it was going to be the day that we have a bunch of tech issues, because that's how things go. Because in the world, it's chaos. And I am going to start setting our timers and getting everything ready for that, because we are going to be moving quick. I want to get you guys as many turns as possible. when we get into the game. Now, before we do, one last thing I'd like to point out about this group. These 6 members are, the reason they're here and the reason they are the first ever 6-person team is because they were all members and helped in one way or another with the charity stream that was done back in, that was December, right? Or November?
Early November.
November.
Yeah.
Back in November, and raised over $7,000 for Doctors Without Borders. And so did a fantastic job, did an excellent push to get all of that to go help a great cause. And so one of the stretch goals that I offered to their fans and people who were donating in the last hour, I said, hey, we're at like 6,000 or 5,000 something. If you guys can get them to 6 sixes, I will create a 6-person melee ball, because I've already been doing melee ball 3 versus NPCs, and someone went out of their way to get exactly $6,666.66. It was amazing, and that's why we're here. So we're bringing on the two charity teams, and as always, Melee Ball is a game of good sportsmanship. So both teams are happy to be here, and they're happy to compete against each other. But that does not mean they will be letting up at all. And with that, I think it's time we head to the field so we can get this underway. Let's head on out to Melee Ball Field. And with this, we're about to go ahead and we're about to see the intro. Now, if you guys can take a peek at the screen, you guys can see the Melee Ball intro that we had designed for us. It's a 3D intro. Oh yeah. Take a listen and enjoy. Yeah, we actually had this designed by Farjack. Check out this.
I love Farjack.
Built this for Melee Ball. This is Melee Ball.
Farjack is one of my favorite creators.
Farjack, if you're in here, I hope you know everybody loves you.
So good.
I love this every time. Yes, that was designed by Farjag, the logo designed by Dice Goblin Andre, and the intro theme from Arcane Anthems.
Holy
Players, welcome.
So
We need to step up our game on Shazam so far.
Welcome to Melee Ball 17. Let's get things underway. Both teams reside behind iron gates, preventing them entry to the bridge that will lead them across to center field. Excitement buzzing throughout the crowd. They can hear people shuffling up above them, and they can hear cheering and chanting. They hear folks doing practice rounds on the field and double checking that all things are set. Then a tapping over a microphone as someone casts a spell to project their voice as the microphone isn't even necessary. Tap, tap, tap. Well, folks, it's Melee Ball 17, and tonight's going to be one hell of a game. Are you folks ready to make history with a fully unleashed game? The home team's going to be sitting this one out as we scout future members for Melee Ball leagues. And the audience goes nuts as they've been cheering and anticipating this moment, waiting. The gates on both sides begin to lift, and a guard holds out a hand on both sides, preventing both teams from entering, as it is not your turn just yet. Outstanding on center field now, you can see one Rithish Shieldbreaker Brit, a half-orc paladin from the home team, stands on center field and announces to the audience, "Good people of Melee Ball Arena, are you ready for a fight?" And he clashes his warhammer against his shield with a wrathful smite packed into it. Electricity radiates off of it, and the crowd hoops and hollers as they all start smashing objects against their forearms, signifying the acceptance and the love and adoration for Shieldbreaker Brit. Now, good people of Melee Ball Arena, It's gonna get exciting. And he raises up his shield again. It's gonna get dangerous. And he holds up the warhammer. It's gonna get fun. And as he holds out his hands, with this shield breaker, Brit has cheered for the oncoming battle. Folks, thanks so much for that raid. Welcome in, Red Queen, with a raid of 23. Thank you for joining us. We are just about to get underway, so you haven't missed a thing. Now, please give a warm welcome to both teams. This may not be their home, but tonight it will be their battleground. And the half-orc barbarian, the half-orc paladin leaves the area and waits as a bridge reaches across to make landfall in center. He then steps and crosses the bridge, exiting on his all too familiar blue side. As a member of the home team, he acknowledges today's blue team as the blue team steps out onto their bridge. The red team is then ushered out onto their bridge and will be allowed access over in just a moment. Now, blue team will enter the field. People, it's time to get underway! The announcer cheers out over the audience. Please welcome the first member of the team. Coming out to join us, we've got Flutter, the Air Genasi Ranger. How does Flutter enter the field?
Flutter stands tall. She's very proud looking. Pretty much just goes straight towards her mark, and she's very light on her feet. She almost doesn't leave footprints behind. She almost half floats there. And surrounding her is a swirling cloud of little chirping birds that like to sometimes rest on her or her equipment, of all sorts of colors and blues and purples and greens. And she's just kind of waving politely.
Excellent. And Flutter taking their position at number 4 today. Excellent. Welcome aboard. Then next up we have... Oh, it looks like we've got an interesting one. A Simic hybrid monk joining us. Please give it up for Kraken. How does Kraken enter the field?
As he starts walking across the bridge, he starts pounding his chest with his double arms. So 2 arms are reaching, pounding his chest, and he's going, hoo, 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 as he's coming out. And then as he's getting closer to his spot, you watch as 2 ghostly, what looks like they could be octopus tentacles rising out of his back again and hit the ground, and he does a front flip onto his spot and just puts his arms up and just, yeah, and it's all of his arms just like a giant array. Yeah!
All the arms. And the crowd is just like, whoa, whoa, oh, did you see that? And they're losing it.
And he definitely points into the crowd at like one pirate that he knows is there, and he's like, but he doesn't know anybody else. He doesn't know anybody else in the crowd at that point.
And it looks like we've got ourselves an arms race. Welcome, as we see, welcome Kraken to position 2. Now we had a fluttery, flowery entrance from Flutter, a very strong display from Kraken, and rounding out the blue team today, please welcome out to the field there. Oh gosh, I'm out of order. Look at me being out of order. Oh no. Please welcome to the field their Tabaxi fighter. Sorry about that, folks. Please welcome Crimson.
So
how does Crimson enter the field?
So Crimson enters the field, listening to the announcers mess up and just like, it's fine. He looks like demure and unassuming compared to the entire crowd, very uncomfortable. But the moment he sees 5 Tabaxi kids and 1 Tabaxi woman up in the crowds, he gives them a wink and does a half backflip twist, throwing 2 coins in the air, pulling out 2 arrows, landing both shots and landing in his position.
Ooh, a flashy display. I'm sorry, ladies. That one's not for you. That one's for the family and kids. Give it up for Crimson. Crimson taking point today at position 3. Excellent display. Now it's time for the red team to enter the field, and your bridge begins to move across the moat until it strikes land in center field. It's now time for you to enter. Now, please give it up for their human ranger, Jonathan. How does Jonathan enter the field?
So, Jonathan, kind of head kind of down, just walking with a bit of an edge to him, you would say. And he pulls out his trusty hand crossbow. He mutters a few words to himself, and you see the air begin to pick up around him as he moves at the speed of wind, casting Zephyr Strike. And he's going to shoot 3 crossbow shots as he moves quickly into the middle of the arena, shoots them right at the feet of all the 3 opposite contenders, and runs back within an instant.
Ooh, a quick display, perhaps showing off to their other archer. They mean business. Welcome Jonathan to the field as they take up position 8 today. Now, following right behind, we've got Yenbi, the Kalishtar monk.
So Yenbi starts to walk across the bridge, like has some grapes in hand, eats one of them, gets like about halfway across the bridge, pops another grape in her mouth, keeps walking. Gets to the other side of the bridge, like gets to her spot, tosses the grape up, catches it in her mouth, and then does like a little flippy thingy with her
And the crowd applauds in the distance. And everyone goes, wow, that was pretty clever. Quick and intimidating, no weapons necessary, as a monk is their own weapon. I should know from my old adventuring days. Ha, those were the days. Now, finally rounding out the red team, today we've got a centaur barbarian. Please give it up for, am I reading this right? Yes, please give it up for Cough Drop.
Like a bullet from a gun, Cough Drop just bolts across the across the bridge. He swinging his pastel pink and green hammer, he smacks a crystal the size of a cricket ball into the air, which explodes like a firework, which has its own little firework version of Cough Drop that makes a lap of the arena as Cough Drop makes his own lap of the arena, blowing kisses to all the mothers in the audience.
Oh, look at that speed, folks. We're hoping to see some of that come into play today out on Meleeball Arena. Cough Drop taking position up nearest the goal at number 10. Now, the bridges start to rescind themselves, but you know, that means we're about to get underway. But we can't start Meleeball without our mascot and referee. Please welcome the hyped horror. And from out under blue team's side, you hear a thundering step as clang, clang, clang. And then a giant 8-foot-tall metal suit steps out from underneath the gate. Blue energy glowing inside, keeping it active, alive, and together. And it looks out toward the field. And it takes one big thundering step, and then another quicker and quicker, and it begins running. The bridge has not extended again. It's not reaching over the moat. There is just an open hole. As this thundering thing runs, it begins to walk on air as it walks right over the moat, making its way towards center field at an alarming speed. And as it runs, it comes all the way to center field and stops on a dime. The hyped horror has entered the field. The hyped horror raises its right foot above center field and a pressure plate activates, recognizing its presence. As a referee has entered the field, game will begin shortly. The game ball rises up to meet the bottom of its foot, locks in place. It now looks over and points over to the blue team with its extended hand, waiting for them to raise an arm to signify they are each ready. First, it points off to Flutter. What does Flutter do?
Flutter would probably just give a pretty polite like nod
posture check, a polite nod, and it still waits for you to raise your hand.
Oh, okay. Then you would get a hand raise.
And after the nod and then the pause and the raise, it moves and swings its hand to center, now pointing at Crimson.
Crimson is going to tighten his back, make sure his quiver's tight, raise a hand.
Excellent. And as you raise your hand, it swings over finally to Captain Kraken.
Kraken definitely, with that arrow in front of him now, just reaches a foot out and snaps it, and then does a double, like with his two arms, does a double chest pound and puts both of his arms up on one side.
And it stares at you for a moment and kind of cocks its head. You can't see expression, but it believes it understood that as a ready sign. It retracts its arm and turns around to now point over to the red team. It points first down to Jonathan.
Jonathan will just load another bolt into his crossbow and raise his crossbow bolt, looking at Kraken, who just snapped one of his bolts.
And now it recognizes you are ready. It swings over to center. It is now pointing at Yenbi.
Yenbi is gonna look, and then just kind of little wave.
And as you wave, it hesitates and it waits a second, and then slowly it moves finally on to Cough Drop.
Gonna raise his hammer above his head.
And immediately, as soon as you do that, it recognizes you have all initiated. You are ready to play. It then retracts its arms and it acknowledges game is about to begin. It looks up and begins to step again into the air, and this time walking in a circular pattern as it ascends what almost feels like an invisible staircase. Using its airwalk ability, it rises 90 feet and 1 inch above the arena. Then with a slam of its heel, you hear a swoom as a force field rises up on all sides, protecting the audience from any stray spells or attacks. The top caps off in a cylindrical fashion, and the hyped horror drops that 1 inch to now stand, and you watch as a pulse of energy radiates where it lands, standing on top of the force field. It has taken its position. Well, folks, you know what that means. Let's play ball. Players, roll initiative.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I should have taken.
I'm so
my
nervous. I rolled off the
dice
side of the table twice.
to this
First
point.
ever D20 I've ever owned. Let's do this.
Oh yes.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for the subs. Thank you for that raid again, Red Queen. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's play Melee Ball. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off. I'm going to ask just in order here. Cough Drop, what is your initiative?
22.
22. Yenbi.
I also got a 22.
What is your dex? Both of
14.
you.
My dex is 16.
Okay, so Yenbi on. Okay, Kraken.
I didn't know I was next. 16.
16. Crimson.
And I said 14.
14 for Crimson. Jonathan.
19.
19. And Flutter.
I rolled a natural 1, so that's a 4.
Ooh, now hold on, folks. We're gonna pause right here, and we will stop the clock so I can run something by. The crowd begins cheering and hooting and hollering, and all of you feel this energy, this impulse to do really well. You all have been given inspiration by the chat. So what that means, they've used their channel points to buy you all 1 reroll that can be used for anything. I will give you, I didn't say that right away, so I want to make sure if any of you would like to re-roll, you could burn that right now or use it anytime later. You have a hand raised, Yenbi?
I do. Yeah, I have a clarification question. As a human being in the chat, and as a human being in the chat with channel points, how do
Can you use your own as well?
Can I use my channel points to give?
Yes, but only for the
Inspiration.
opposite team.
Inspiration has already been used and it only activates once a game.
Cool. Just checking.
So, yep. So you can posture check us all you want. So, does anyone wish to burn their point right now to re-roll, or are we sticking with the rolls?
I don't think I'm gonna get higher than a 20.
I think you're good.
I feel like everyone rolled so well. I'm just gonna leave it because I'm probably gonna live
Okay.
at the back anyway.
Okay,
That's
so
not super-
Starting things off then, we're going to get the order out to you. It is going to be Yenbi, and it's going to be Cough Drop. I'm saying this now, that way we can just breeze right on. It's going to be Jonathan, then Kraken, then Crimson, then Flutter.
A strong start for the red team.
Yep.
Okay. With that in mind, as you go to begin, we'll ensure the clock is moving. And as you go to begin, a sound triggers as a field effect, also triggered by the chat, has been activated. Folks, we are going to roll a d12 to figure out exactly what field effect is going. Ooh, okay, pause the clock for that real quick, actually. So that's what I get for telling you to click it. Okay, excellent. We are getting out the gate. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Since I am not in either team, I get to roll all of these now, so it is going to be super fair. Out the gate, we are going to roll another d12 to see how this hits.
God.
That is at 11. Okay, so we are ricocheting off 11, and then we go another. You all watch as a bolt of lightning ricochets from the goal, and a whole lightning bolt strikes at point 11, bounces off the force field, and trajectory heads downward. No one was hit this time. Now, Yenbi, you start game.
Yenbi sees the lightning, panics a little bit, and then just runs straight for that ball. She's a speed of 40, so she is gonna use her action to dash. I believe it's a bonus action to pick it up, right?
Yeah, bonus action to pick it up. So yeah, you can get there with 40.
And where exactly is the goal?
The goal is at position 12, the red ring right now, and that will move over time.
And then she's just gonna start heading that way.
Okay, so move your character so we can see all that happen.
Let me real fast. So she can go 80.
So it'll cost you 40 to get there because you can pick it up by standing next to it, just so you don't think you have to stand on it to get it.
Right. All right. She's gonna just do her 40 there and do her 80 to there.
Okay, and take the ball with you using your action to dash. Excellent. You are standing there, and there is no action left, correct?
That's it.
Okay, you cannot score then, and that will move us then to Cough Drop. Cough Drop, your move.
I'm going to Cough Drop is going to move the 45 feet to get there. With 45 of his 50 feet, he's going to bonus action and rage out as he is empowered with the spirit of the eagle. And then he's going to ready his action for if anyone comes anywhere goddamn near Yenbi, he's going to smack him in the face with a big old hammer.
Okay, excellent. And that is going to is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
All right, next up, Jonathan.
All right, cool. I am going to move I'm gonna move 30 feet because, you know, I'm not fast like my other companions, but that's fine. I'm gonna come right over here. Let's see. How I could get disadvantage shots of them. Okay, cool. And you know what? Just for funsies, I'm gonna cast Zephyr's Strike. Like in the beginning, I'm gonna cast it, and I'm going to take a strike at Kraken, just a single one.
Okay, and what does Zephyr Strike do?
So I give myself advantage on one weapon attack, and I get an extra D8 of damage. Whether or not I hit or miss, I gain 30 feet until the end of my turn. And
okay.
Also, as a Gloomstalker, I forgot about that, I can move an extra 10 feet. So, on my first turn. So I'm going to go here. You know what? I'm going to do everything. Okay, cool. I'm going to take 4 shots using my 2 extra attacks, my bonus action as a crossbow expert to make another additional attack with my crossbow, and my additional attack with my Gloomstalker. So I'm
Okay,
going
now
to take
hold
4
on,
shots.
hold on. We want to get, we're going to pause the clock because I want to get a rule calling on this. So you're attacking using your attack, your extra attack. You cast something in the beginning, correct? What did that cost you?
That's my bonus action. Okay,
so you wouldn't have a bonus.
Okay, so I'm going to take 3 attacks then.
So what that allows you is your bonus action allows you to attack again?
So for my crossbow expert, it allows me to attack as a bonus action. But as a Gloomstalker Ranger, I can just automatically take an extra attack on top of any other attack.
Okay, so you have 2 attacks plus your third. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so make your 3 attacks. You said at Kraken?
Yep, all 3 at Kraken.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Yep. So I'm going to take my first strike with the Zephyr Strike. And that's going to be a... that's going to be a 23 to hit.
Misses. No, I'm kidding.
No. First one hits.
Sure.
It hits. But I'm gonna use my reaction to use deflect missile, and just grab it out of the air and throw it right back at your face.
Cool. You are now my favorite foe, though. So I can get an extra D4 on attack rolls against you.
All right, so let's see if that. Hold on, let's see if that deflect missile works out.
Yep. So that is 9 plus. So you're gonna take 13 points total.
Okay, and then I roll a d10 plus 7, and if I can reduce it to 0, then I can use a key point to literally just throw it back at you.
Cool.
8 plus 7 is math.
15.
15. So it's at 0, so I'm using 1 key point, and I'm throwing that right back at your face.
Cool. Go right ahead.
Alright. Cool.
Ooh, folks, it looks like an arrow was fired out from Jonathan, but oh, quick catch from Kraken. Looks like it might be being returned.
Where is that roll for? Where roll for that? Give me a second. There it is. Solid. So that's 5 damage.
Well, do you hit?
I don't know. I forgot to roll that part. You definitely do with a 21.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
5
100%.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you see like one of Kraken's extra arms that was like down a little bit. Just the longer one reaches over and grabs it, and he just kind of does a full turn and just whips it. And just goes, "Don't do it, son."
Ooh, okay, scary. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take 2 more attacks at you then.
Okay.
Because you've already used your reaction.
No,
So-
yeah.
These ones I think will be a disadvantage because you're outside of my regular range, but you know what? That's fine. Oh, double 5s. So that's gonna be 14.
Hits.
Hits?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So with that one, you're gonna take. It rolled. So you're gonna take 9. You're gonna take another 13 points of damage.
I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, you didn't take any that
Okay.
time, but you're gonna take 13 this time. And I'm gonna attack again with my last attack. Yeah, that one's probably not gonna hit.
Okay, now hold on.
unless-
We're just
Yes.
okay. So it doesn't hit, but we just want to confirm, and we'll stop the clock again. Do you have extra attack as a ranger in general?
Yes, I do. At 5th level, you get an
At
extra
5th
attack.
level, you get extra attack, and then Gloomstalker grants you an extra.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
An
We're
extra
just trying to make sure because
Yeah.
Tech was running that in the back. Okay, so
Okay.
that delivers your that delivers an 11 to miss, right?
Yeah, that's a
An
miss.
11. Yeah, 11 to miss.
Okay,
Mhm.
and anything else on your turn?
Yes. Because I gained an extra 30 feet of movement from Zephyr Strike, I'm going to just move myself just back here. Enough to kind of... Oh. Wrong one. Yeah. Just enough to kind of be within range, but not too close.
Okay,
Done.
excellent. That ends your turn. Kraken, your response.
Great. So now that whole display is over, Kraken kind of just Huh. And he kind of looks at the bolt in his shoulder and snaps it off.
We got a
Throws it on the
hydrate
ground.
check, by the way.
Okay. Well, perfect time.
Yeah. Now hit us with that sweet, sweet
Right. So Kraken is going to use, because he also has 40 feet of movement. So Kraken is going to run himself, I believe. I misclicked. That's fine. He's going to run right there.
Okay, now hold on. I do need to point out, as you come in close, that will trigger Ethan's held action.
Yeah, that's fine.
The birdie's held action.
2 big old swings at your face.
Now, with opportunity attacks and held actions, I don't believe you get all of your attacks.
Yeah.
Now, this is an
With
opportunity attack.
so
It's a held action.
With held action,
Right.
I would get both because I'm holding the attack action. On the
That's
attack
true.
action, I get 2.
That's true. That's true. Yep.
Okay. Right, one of those definitely doesn't hit. Does a 12 plus Maul plus 6 is an 18 hit you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely terrific. Okay.
God
You
damn
said
I
it.
was worried. I was worried.
Absolutely,
I was worried there was going to be an absolutely not there. Right, so that is a 2 4s is an 8 plus 3 is 11, and then my raging I believe is plus 3,
Yes.
plus 2 melee damage. So that is 13 points of damage total to you, of bludgeoning in your face.
Okay. Sweet. I've really honestly was like, I don't want them to get hit with that.
Yeah.
I can take it. Cool. So now that I am right next to I forget how to say your character.
Yenbi.
Right? Is that okay? I want to make
Yep,
sure I'm saying
Yenbi.
it right.
It's just
Uh,
spelled.
Can I use my action to try to grapple the ball away?
You can use an action to make an athletics or a dexterity check to steal it, and they will contest it with their choice of athletics or dexterity.
All right, sweet. So I am going to use my athletics. D&D Beyond, why would you do this to me?
Don't forget, you all do have one reroll available if you ever care to use it from the chat.
Oh, I could have
Very
used that.
tempting.
No, never mind. Moment's gone.
All
What'd
right.
you get?
So the roller will answer first. So you made the
Me?
attempt. Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
Kraken.
13.
I got a 9.
Ah,
Yenbi got a 9,
Yeah.
and the ball is stolen with your action. You have a bonus action available to you. You're unable to score with a bonus. You are able to pass, but there are enemies around, so they could attempt to deflect. And yeah, so whatever you've got going on here.
Okay, and here's where my many arms shine. That's all I want to say. And
I'm changing the position from red to blue.
I didn't need to put it under me. Now I am going to step of the wind, disengage.
Ooh! As a bonus, you're gonna disengage. Okay.
Use my key point to disengage.
You had 35 feet that you moved to get there.
Yep.
How much do you have left?
5.
Okay.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I don't. That's the joke. You know what? Screw it.
Ooh, hold on. As soon as you stole the ball, an effect triggered. Thank you, Tech. There are now 2 red players within 10 feet of the goal, and none of you have the ball. So an energy wave blasts everyone within 10 feet back in a straight line, 10 feet. So right now, thanks you, Corel. Thank you for catching that. Red team, you are blasted back 10. You are blasted back 10, and you, even blue, are blasted back 10 as soon as you took control of the ball. That wave of energy.
Almost like what you thought.
Yeah, right. So I'm
does
going
that change what you're doing?
Honestly, no, because I'm still next to this beefy horseman, and I'm going to just take a step back from him with the ball, and just kind of I'm gonna move the ball first.
Cool. So yeah,
take a step
bonus
back.
action, disengage, step back.
And just kind of stand there and just with one of my back hands just kind of hold the ball behind me, hoping that one of my teammates will run towards me and realize what I'm doing.
Excellent. All right, Kraken, does that end your
And
turn?
that here,
That
little
ends- that
man.
ends my turn.
Crimson, you're up.
Good. So what Crimson is going to do is Crimson is going to go ahead and his movement speed is 30, but he has a special ability known as Feline Agility. So he's going to activate that, doubling his movement speed till end of turn, which that should get him past. Let's see here. If I decide to move around up into the teammate not in Cough Drop's. Oh wait, Cough Drop already uses reaction.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No,
Did
he
he not?
didn't. That was a
Oh,
held
the
action.
reaction to
Held
expend
action.
a held
Held.
action.
Suspend
I
a held
believe
action.
expending a held action uses your reaction. If I'm wrong, that's fine. But I believe that's the case. Regardless, I have enough movement to go around him.
Yeah, we'll have Tech check that real quick. But
Yeah.
yes, you do have enough movement to get around. So we'll just assume you do that.
I'm going to, with my teammates' permission, take hold of the ball and run towards the goal.
Now
Oh,
that
yeah.
will cost you a bonus action. Have you
That's-
expended that for feline
I
agility?
have not. Feline agility is just whenever you move.
Okay. And
does
held
use
action
reaction.
does use reaction. Good catch.
Yeah.
So
okay.
yes, you can run by as a bonus. You can pick up the ball on the way.
Yeah.
Has the ball behind him as he's just staring
Yeah.
at this centaur. He's just like, haha, arm folded backwards.
Runs past Bo in one hand, takes hold of the ball in the other, and is just sprinting and is going to use his action to attempt to dunk that ball. Let's see if we can do this.
Now, because no one is within 10 feet, it is just a standard athletics roll of DC 10.
It's an athletics roll. Oh, it's
Really
a
hope
straight
he's stuck in
roll.
athletics.
It is
got
a
this.
straight roll.
You can always use your reroll.
No, that's a 12. That's a 12.
Aha!
Okay,
And
okay.
stop the clock. 3 points to the blue team. Excellent job as you score the opening move of the game. Red team opened strong, but blue team came back with some quick action. Now, with that in mind, we are going to find out what happens next. First,
Oh, no.
the ball is the goal is heading somewhere, and then an effect is happening.
Synergy.
What is that one?
Go.
I'm so scared.
Okay.
That's all he's doing.
You gotta pay me back for that crossbow bolt.
I'm not paying you anything. I ain't gonna pay you anything.
I ain't paying you shit.
I ain't paying you
Okay.
Shit.
Now, you watch as the goal swings to position 5. It's technically, I'm going to bump you forward there.
That's full.
That's fine.
Sorry. Ooh, yeah, that's 4. Never mind. Look at you catching me. Welcome to Meleeball, folks. Yes, you have watched as it swings itself around to position 5. And then I am going to grab us a little thing here.
Alright, you
Make
need
sure
to
to
move.
move-
You need to move
Yeah, I
your
was gonna
guy.
say, make sure to move Crimson.
Oh yeah, move Crimson to where he goes. And then descending from up, one of the chutes down closest towards the goal, actually, is a mantis folk. So for everyone who's unaware, we drop 2 monsters into the rotation that could enter the field, and we build these monsters. They're brand new homebrew that we build in our Monsters Out of Context show every Wednesday. This is the opposite of a lizard folk. This is a new playable race that we'll be creating. It's not just a monster, it will be a playable race. The Mantis Folk. They have entered the field, and it immediately ends your turn since you scored, and the lightning is now gone in exchange for the Mantis Folk. We will now see what happens. The Mantis Folk looks, and you see this tall, gangly, green type creature with serrated blades coming off the edges of its arms, and it looks around for the closest possible person. 30 feet, 35. So that means it's coming after Flutter. This Mantis Folk is going to dart after Flutter, and it is going to make a swipe with its little claw, with its forearms, as it goes to slice and dice ya.
Okay.
And so it is going to roll to hit right now, and I'm going to be playing the part of the monster today. And its slash is going to be, does an 18 hit?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Okay, so with its attack, it slashes at you, dealing 3 slashing damage as its arm blades sort of cut you, and then it follows to try and bite you with its pincers. And as it goes to do so, that is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Does not hit as it nips at you, narrowly missing, and that ends its turn, and that ends Crimson's turn as well because they scored. It brings it right to you, Flutter. Your move.
All right. Well, it coming after me definitely changes some things. It is right in front of me. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try and get rid of this thing in front of me. Which I'm gonna draw my 2 swords,
Okay.
and I get multi-attack for my action.
Excellent.
Yes. So, first swing, 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. Only 4 points of
Okay.
slashing damage.
Gotcha.
Second attack. That's going to be a 14 to hit.
That will also hit.
Also only 4 points. I rolled 2 1s on the damage die.
Oof.
All right. Is it looking at all hurt, or did that look like it didn't do anything?
That looked like it's not having a great day.
Okay.
Not having a good time.
It's simple, but I'm going to see if I can just get rid of it. I'm going to use my bonus action to hit one more time.
Okay, using an ability of yours?
It's just 2 weapon fighting because I have.
Oh,
2
2 weapon
weapons.
fighting. Yes, yes.
Yeah. That's only an 11 to hit.
That will not break AC. And so
Alright.
that time you slash at it, it kind of dodges out of the way from that last one.
Okay.
Okay.
That's kind of it. I'm just gonna see if I can keep it entertained on me. My teammates seem to be handling this just fine.
Okay, cool. Then we're going to jump. Now it's back at the top. Yenbi, your move.
Okay. She does not learn fast, I'm gonna be honest. She is going to, again, turn, find the ball, run to grab it.
Okay. And you're not in anyone's range, so no attacks of opportunity. You're golden. That's 25 feet to get there. 30 feet puts you right on top of it, but yeah, so.
I think if she wants to double check here. Can she pass it?
Yeah, so a bonus action picks it up. An action scores. You could also use an action to pass if you've already used your bonus.
I'm gonna
Leave it where it is.
15 seconds.
Yenbi would have grabbed it. Yenbi would have run
Yeah.
to grab it.
Okay.
Obviously. She's gonna go and pick it up. And I think she's gonna hold her action to either pass it off to somebody or attack anybody that comes near her.
Pick one or the other. If you have the ball in hand, you're not allowed. Actually, yeah, if you have ball in hand, you're not allowed to attack anyone.
Oh,
You can
okay.
only focus on scoring, but if you hold your action to pass it, I will not charge them a bonus action to get it.
All right, she's gonna hold her action to pass it.
Cool. So you're using your action to ready to pass, and that's not going to cost you anything then. Ending Yenbi's turn. Cough drop, you're up.
Bonus action, double speed.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing by, so I can, let me just measure this out. Swing by that, and then grab that up, and that'll be 70 feet total. I have 100 feet of movement to use.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go and scoop up the ball out of my teammate's hands and go and dunk it into the net.
Cool. It doesn't cost you anything. No one is near the goal, so please roll with just a flat athletics check, beating a DC of 10.
Power
good
of
at
the
these.
eagle!
I'm good at these.
Power of the eagle!
So that's a 13 plus 6. Power of the eagle! Slam
As
dunk!
19, you slam it in. Pause the clock as 3 teams go back to the red team. Excellent job. Now, you know what? I forgot one thing. I've never run it with so many people. That's my bad, but I don't think we had anything going on. We will find out now. First, we will find out what is happening, where everything is going. but I forgot to hit y'all with the wave of energy, and that's my bad. But that makes it fair all around. D12 says we are going. Okay, and then what is happening? What is this? Oh gosh, already.
I love this
Okay.
game. I love this game so much.
Boom! You watch as it
Okay.
slides to position, 6. But now we have something else that happens. Oh, this is what I get for not having it. Ready to rock and roll. We are going to roll a d4 and find out.
When Corso says, "Oh gosh," that's when PCs should worry.
You watch as the ball has already been taken. It returns to center field. It is now in no one's control. We'll take the marker off of it because it's back to center. Now, everyone, please, if you're holding any type of thing, a wave of magic energy sweeps across the field. If you're holding any special form, if you're holding any racial ability, any magic spells being held, if not, we're golden.
Does rage count?
Rage does count, and so
Okay,
does
I'm holding
astral
something.
self.
Yeah, neither of us have used it.
Neither of us have popped it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
So do I have to roll?
You roll, if you have rage on right now, you roll, and it's just a flat roll, no modifiers. 10 and above, you keep it. 9 and under, and it fades away.
Oh, cool.
That's cocked
Sure.
between 20 and 2.
Reroll.
Like, thank you. Okay, use my inspiration.
Okay, sure.
11. I rolled a 3 in the beginning.
All right,
Yeah.
so you burn
I
your
want
inspiration
rage.
to keep
What's
that
up?
rage on,
What's up, Dante?
On cough drop.
I-
And Dante, yes?
I do have a favored foe, which does say that if you lose concentration, as if you're concentrating on the
Then
spell.
yes, roll to hold on
So-
a favored foe.
Yeah, I just rolled for it. It's 14. So yeah.
Okay, you keep it. Excellent job then. Now, game swings back around. The goal is moved to position 6, but something new has entered the field. You watch as descending from another slat, the monster that you met last turn fades away, and Mr. V, thank you for that. You watch as a new creature, our second monster actually is what we rolled today, ascends from underneath. And ascend is a great term because welcome to the field, the Ascended Monk. Folks, we don't pull any punches here at Meleeball Arena. By throwing in these new monsters, they are not level checked against our level 5 players.
Yay.
Anything can come out.
That
Please
was the
welcome,
slip up at the beginning of the episode. That was it.
Yeah.
please
Yeah, it
welcome
was.
a level 20 astral monk that has lost its way. This is the opposite.
barrage, everybody.
This is the opposite of a death knight. This is a monk who has thought they have found enlightenment, and in order to keep balance in the world, will kill anything and everyone that they deem going against nature. And by using magic or any form to keep yourself alive, they view that against nature. Please welcome to the field the Ascended Monk, who is going to take its turn attacking the first person it sees, and that's going to be Falcon. Falcon, the Ascended Monk, steps forward.
I just want to throw this out there. Path of the Totem Warrior, kind of like nature-y, just saying.
I just also want to throw this out there. Simic hybrid, animals, all that stuff combined into a human body.
Oh,
Pretty
yeah, no,
natureful.
definitely.
And we keep this rolling as you watch. It takes, it steps forward, and it with a key point, with 5 key points, it activates the entirety of its astral self, and the entire being comes up. And you are going to enjoy a couple of swings here, as it takes several swings at you. First, it's going to swing.
Swings and then be dead.
Its first swing is going
Knocked
to be
out.
with the arms of the astral self. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Cool, because that's plus 11. All right, that's going to be 14 damage, and that's force damage.
Ora.
And then, as a, it's going to utilize Flurry of Blows to deal an additional 2 off
Wait,
of that.
level 20 monk, it should still be. It should get like 2 hits a turn, right?
More
Yeah,
than
it gets
that, like-
3.
Are you asking for punishment?
I'm just saying, like you said, flurry of blows, but isn't it bonus action astral arms?
Astral arms costs it. You know what? Here, we'll double check. Yes, you are correct. You are correct. It is its bonus action in order to summon the astral self.
You know,
So
just
it wouldn't be
punch you
using
straight
it.
up
Yeah,
in the
it'll
eye.
just a normal punch with the astral arms. And that is going to be a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yep.
Okay, and please enjoy an additional 7 damage. And then it is going to also spend. Where is this? Sorry, this is. When you,
Mr. Monk, if you could just finish the job so they don't get the point for killing me, that'd be great, sir.
it is going to make a stunning strike on that. And that is going to be. I'm going to need you to make a con save of 18.
Oh, yeah, sure. No,
You can do this. I believe in you.
so good. I got a natural 20, so 22.
Excellent. And since I didn't say it tacked it onto the first one, we're going to ignore it, and it'll take its third strike at you.
Cool.
These are the big ones.
That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Yeah, totes.
Like
Yeah.
mentioned, monks are bullshit.
Please enjoy 12 more
I
force
would
damage,
like to agree with the red
Okay.
team on this one, Chief.
and that will also be a stunning strike.
All right. Yeah.
Fuck monks. All my homies hate monks.
Okay. I
Then
got
we're not
a
homies.
10.
apparently.
So.
All right, so you are now stunned until the monk's next turn, which will mean things have advantage against you. And the monk, with that in mind, is going to use the rest of its 70 feet of movement to track down the closest person. And it's a toss-up, 25 here, 25 there, 30. It's just coming after Jonathan. It's going to run in that direction, but it's out of actual attacks, so it approaches you quickly. And that is the end of its turn. Taking us from the monk on to... that is going to be on to Jonathan.
Fuck.
Get the fuck out of there! Run away!
God damn it.
Like Darth Vader in the hallway.
Kraken, just how are you looking, Kraken?
I'm fine.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna risk that. Yeah, nah.
Here's the thing about Kraken. He's a very hard person to read how he's doing because he's one of those types that is already covered in scars that you're like, I don't know if that's scars or cuts. Like
I'm just gonna move 10 feet while still in his range. Gonna disengage. Just yeah. Yeah, nah. Just
Just going to step away.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I can make it to the ball. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go over here and just like kind of hold down the ball. That's
Okay.
it. And yeah, do I have a bonus action that I could possibly do?
Yeah,
It's
you used
okay.
your action.
Don't worry,
Bonus
I'm
action
not
to
dead.
pick it up. Bonus could pick it up.
Bonus action to pick it up?
Yeah, you don't have to, but someone will have to fight you to get it out of your hands.
Oh, they have to fight me to get it out? Yeah, I'll pick it up with a bonus action just so people have a chance to fight me.
Excellent. That is now red team's ball. Okay, is that going to end your turn then?
Sure, I'm not dead.
All right, so Jonathan bumps on to Kraken. Kraken, you're up.
Kraken kind of seeing this new threat of this godly monk and him being an astral monk himself is like, I'm out. And just, and just
I didn't sign up for this shit.
and then because I have 40 feet, alright, let me put that. It should get you right there. And he is going to look, because I'm not technically close enough to Jonathan, and so I'm just going to look at Yinbi and who's stunned, and just
Yeah,
I am
absolutely.
stunned. Yeah. I am
So,
stunned.
Yenbi is stunned, so you are welcome to take those attacks. And just to clarify real quick for the chat, a stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attack rolls have advantage.
So I'm gonna do my first punch. God, I rolled low. That's fun.
With advantage?
Yeah. This is the thing you'll find out about me very quickly. I can't roll dice to save my life.
All right, what was that first one?
Why are monks confusing sometimes? 11 to hit, which doesn't hit.
No.
Solid.
Okay. Second, do you have another attack?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
I have the multi. Okay, that's a lot better. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Solid.
What's your plus to that?
6.
Okay, I've got 2 hit points right now, so.
Oh, cool. I just hit you with, the plus to that is 3. But I just got a 9.
Okay, and we see our first knockout. Bang! As Yenbi goes down, 2 points go to the blue team, but play does not stop. So you have used your attacks and some of your movement. Did you use all of it?
I used all my movement and all my
bonus
attacks.
action?
No.
Okay, then that is...
I don't think I have one, yeah. No.
All right, Kraken moves on. Crimson, you're up.
So that actually changed Crimson's plan because Crimson was
Sorry.
totally gonna kill Yenbi. Let's see here. So seeing this, I don't see. The thing is I want to get my. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my movement speed. So get there. So I'm a little farther away from the scary god creature. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to make 2 attacks at the wonderful Jonathan, because needs to kill the opponents is the goal. So first attack is going to be a 14 plus let's see what's my plus. I apologize. Actions. My plus is 9 to hit with that, so that's a 23 to hit. Does that hit, Jonathan?
Yeah.
Okay. And so that one's going to be 1d plus 4. The first one's going to be 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, 9 points go to Jonathan. Ooh, look at that first fire! Archer versus Archer, folks! It's getting heated!
And we're going to make a second attack at Jonathan. That one's going to be 9 plus 9, 18. Does that hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
A quick reload and another one fired off. Ooh, and it hits its mark!
Okay. And that one's going to be 8 points of piercing damage. 4 plus 4. And I'm feeling particularly vicious, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to go ahead and make a third attack at Jonathan, which is 12 plus 9, 21.
Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be max damage, 12 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
And then the action surge allows me to make a full action, so it's a total of 4 attacks. This is my fourth attack, which will be 10 plus 9, which is 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that's minimum damage, 1 plus 4, 5 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Good.
Ah!
And John is
Knockout.
down! Knockout for the blue team. Another 2 points to the blue team. Okay, that used your full action, bonus action, or anything of the sort that you're doing.
I have no bonus actions with which to use at the moment, so I will go ahead and pray that. Oh no, the god creature's gonna kill us. All right, but that's everything I got. So
Okay,
I will pass the
Crimson.
turn.
That ends your turn. Flutter, you're up.
Okay, a lot has happened in that round. So everything I had thought I was gonna do is gone. I am going to. I'm so far away from everything. Kraken can probably handle that. Birdie.
Hey there,
I yearn
Centaur.
for the beyond. Hit me.
You can just run over and just...
Let's see. I have 30 feet of movement, so let's see. I can't quite get over there. Let's see. I will start by moving 30 feet. Let's go there. That's fine. 30 feet to there for my movement, finally getting off my starting position. And
Good.
then, It's a bonus action to pick up the ball, right? Is it still like
Correct.
clutched in Jonathan's hands? Do I have to make
No,
contested?
as soon as Jonathan went down, it's no longer in their possession.
Okay. I could do
dead
that.
pitches next to a ball.
All right, 10 seconds.
All right. Okay.
About to be another one.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put Hunter's Mark for bonus action on Cough Drop,
Okay.
and then I will go ahead and fire my bow.
Okay,
I will
make
let
that
them
a set.
handle the ball. So.
And what does Hunter's Mark do for you, just so we know?
Yes, Hunter's Mark is a first level spell, and you choose a creature you can see within range. Until the spell ends, I deal an extra 1d6 damage whenever I hit it.
What kind of damage
I
is
also
it?
1d6. It just does an extra
Just
1d6
extra
damage, so
on
it's
top.
It's
whatever
piercing,
I would do.
I would halve that as well. Okay.
Well, yeah, and I can use it for both my bow, which I'll use this time, or in the future with my swords. So
Okay.
yes, I will do that, and then I will shoot my bow twice, which is. First one is a 24 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. That is going to be a total of 14 points of piercing.
Okay, half
That
to 7.
includes the Hunter's Mark damage.
Okay.
And
Half
then-
7.
Second attack.
Hydrate check, everybody else.
That one's probably not going to hit. That's only a 12 to hit.
That does not hit my mighty AC of 15.
I'm not going to lie, Flutter's a little freaked out by everything going on, so this makes kind of a lot of sense.
And that happens.
Eagle.
That's it
Power
at this
of the
point.
eagle.
That's all
Okay.
I've got.
All right, ending Flutter's turn, bringing us up to the top with Yenbi. Yenbi, you are knocked out. You're going to make your one and only death save. Roll a d20. Get a 10 and above. You wake up right now with full health. 9 and under, you'll be out for one turn only.
All right.
It's a flat roll, no modifiers.
I got a 12.
You are
Yeah.
back up. Yenbi, it'll cost you half movement to stand up, but you are at full health.
All right, and I can still take this turn.
Yes, you get your full action and everything. It's just half movement.
Don't touch the ball.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was a bad time. I think Genji is gonna boy. Yembi's going to punch Adam a bunch.
Yeah.
All right, swinging it, Crapton Kraken. Give it a shot.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, Crapton.
Crapton. What is the goalie? Is the goalie on their side now? What?
No.
Okay,
A ref?
I'm gonna assume a 10 doesn't hit. So wait, sorry. I'm gonna assume a 15 doesn't hit.
No, 15 hits.
Oh, sweet. But,
Never
yeah,
assume.
I did really bad
Wishy
maths
boy.
there for a second. So it's gonna be 6 points of bludgeoning. And then my second attack for my action is gonna be 15.
That
Do
hits.
we know that hits?
Yes. Which is gonna be 4 points of bludgeoning.
Oh.
And then I am just gonna bonus action punch you again.
Fuck.
Is that you using flurry of blows?
No, just bonus action unarmed.
Yeah.
And that was a 13.
Beats it.
Yep, that hits.
Alright, that's gonna be 8 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah, I'm out.
Ooh, and a returned knockout. Yenbi gets up and puts down her attacker. Oop, sorry, slipped those around there. But that's 2 points taken back by the red team. All right, folks, that is going to be 25 minutes left on the clock. It's a 7-5 game. Now, Yenbi, does that end your turn? Are you doing any
Yeah.
movement? You have half movement, but
I think she's gonna well, let me She's gonna stay. Yeah. I think she's gonna
Okay.
Stay there.
All right, moving from Yenbi on to Cough Drop. You're up.
I just realized it takes my bonus action to pick up the ball. Okay. Right, so he's going to move his full way, 35 feet of movement that way. He's going to pick up the ball.
I believe it's only 30. Like I keep trying to point out, you guys don't have to move onto the ball, just like a square next to it.
Yeah.
Did you walk past me? Would I have gotten an opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Yes, you
with-
would have,
With disadvantage.
because he's raging.
Gotcha.
So, yep, go ahead and make that opportunity attack.
Oh, disadvantage. That's a natural 1 again.
Ooh, okay. With a natural 1, we are going to say that you fire, and in that straight line, this is a 1, so we are going to say you fire and you struck the monk. Please roll damage.
Oh, okay.
He's not gonna deflect it.
Oh dear.
He's not gonna deflect it.
That is gonna be 10 points of piercing damage.
And it deflects it with a 1d10 plus 25. He catches it without even needing to think and grabs it and looks back at you and uses a key point to throw it right back at you. And
Sounds
that,
about right.
and that deflect missile attack, we are going to roll that here. It is a, oh gosh, where did it go? As with a monk weapon. Okay. And this is going to be a rolled monk weapon there. Let me know, does a 20 hit?
Yes.
And he sails that back at you for 7 piercing damage.
All right, sounds about right.
Excellent, with a level 20 on the field. And so that was the attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Now what do you do in Cough Drop?
Right, okay, I want to offer this to my teammates for some input. Do I hold onto the ball for another round in the hope we get a melee hit for 3 points, or should I go for a ranged hit for 1 point?
Definitely hold on to the ball for another round.
Shut up.
I'm just trying to help.
My teammate.
Go for a range.
I'm
We
sorry, I
need-
thought
Go
we
for
were all
range.
friends.
Okay, I am going to move 20 feet towards the goalpost, and I'm going to shot put it into the goal.
Okay, please move your character so I can see exactly where you're going to be at.
So that's right there, so...
Okay, you are at 20 feet, so you can throw the ball without disadvantage,
Yeah.
but it will only be worth 1 point if you make it.
Yep. Okie doke. And it's just an athletics, same as always.
Just in athletics.
That's a
DC
21.
10. All right, that makes it. Stop the clock. That puts 1 point on the red team, but it also gets rid of the monk.
You're
All
welcome,
right.
blue team.
Like, actually, like, thank you though for getting rid of that thing. I
Yes.
was not looking forward to eating its fists on its next
Yeah,
turn.
its turn was next.
I was planning for
I
that.
was wondering who was
Yeah.
gonna be who was closer, was you or
It's me.
her.
It's me.
Are you sure it's not Falcon?
Yeah.
I think we're both 25, but realistically, like
See,
you know.
But if I would have
Okay.
gotten up after
So-
after this
I'm
turn,
on the other side of the field, though.
Yeah, but you attacked it.
All right, everyone, you're holding a rage. I need a wave of energy. I need a D10 roll, D20 roll on that. 10 and up, you keep it.
I'm not your favorite enemy anymore, am I?
well, I
I've also
lost.
got to do that for
So- so
Hunter's
that
Mark.
was-
yeah, roll.
Yeah, that's
roll
what I meant.
for roll
That's what I
for your favorite enemy, Kay. Just beat a 10 and you keep it. Do
I
you roll
rolled
a
an
1?
8.
Oh no, Kay.
That's
I'm so
wrong.
sorry.
God.
Okay, so Kay, you have lost that.
I don't have bad things for you, but thanks.
Hey, at
outside
least
of
you know I'm
that,
not lying about my dice.
Is anyone else holding on to anything?
I'm asleep right now.
All right. So
Take
the
all of
goal
it.
swings over to position 9. And now everyone experiences here, this is about to get interesting. Welcome, a
Oh,
new
no.
field effect. And it happens here in the monk's place because Top Drop scored again. That is going to put...
Everyone experiences.
Okay, so right now...
Everyone naps until halftime.
We are about to find out. Odd is... Okay. So, everyone feels as gravity releases and you all float 30 feet up into the air. And you will be able to move through the air as if you are kind of swimming at half speed. So gravity has released, everything is half speed, and you are moving like through air. If you have a flying speed, you do not need to care about this.
Hey, Birdie, remember when you almost played an Aarakocra?
Yeah, remember when I almost played a bird?
So that is going to take us to Jonathan's turn. Jonathan, we need your death save. Flat D20,
Okay.
10 and up, you'll wake up in the air.
Come on, boyo.
7.
You are asleep for 1 turn. Do keep in mind, you do have a potential to use your inspiration.
I do. I might take that. Why not?
Okay,
Let's see what we got. I'm going to take it.
Mark it off. Go ahead and roll.
I got another 7.
Oh no!
Can I give,
Oh,
can I give him my inspiration? I just feel so bad for him.
All right, well, Jonathan, you will be back up next turn without needing to roll. Skipping Jonathan on to Kraken. Kraken, you're knocked out. I need a death save from you.
7. No, I'm kidding. Actually, it's a 6. But I'm gonna re-roll it.
All right, Kraken burning their inspiration from the chat.
7.
I got a 3.
Oh, and 2 players, 1 on each side, stays knocked out. Moving from Kraken on to Crimson. Crimson, your move. You are in midair.
Life has changed so much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not move this turn as to get back my feline agility, because that's a special recharge. It's if I spend a turn not moving. But what I will do is I'm going to ready my action for the first person who is not my teammate to take possession of the ball. I'm going to attack them with my bow and arrow.
Okay.
So the clock still stopped.
Clock is still stopped. Please keep that.
Okay.
We'll get that moving. We'll pause for about 10 seconds to make sure that we eat this up. But yes, you are holding an action right now that you will fire, and your attacks and stuff aren't hindered by the anti-gravity. It's literally you. And
For flavor, can I backflip in place for my kids?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
All right, we've held enough time to eat up, so we're even. Now, Crimson, your turn has ended with a held action. Moving on to Flutter.
Little baby long shadow is just like,
All right. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like the floating, and I'm used to floating. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and. Yenbi's right next to me. Yeah, I'm just gonna move as close as I can to Yenbi, draw my swords, and attack.
All right, so slide 5 feet up, and you're good to go, unless you have a 10-foot reach.
No.
you seem really said fuck Yembi.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, that's so in character for the campaign that she's in. And she went down. I messaged the people that I play with, hey guys, Yembi went down in the second round of combat here. And they were like, hey, yep.
Yeah.
Every time.
All right, go ahead and make those attacks, Kay.
Yep. First one is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Ooh, juicy.
Cool.
It's gonna hit, yeah.
My swords like to do once. That's 4 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
I have multi-attack. 16 to hit?
Yeah, that barely hits.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it.
6 points. And then... Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do one more.
Cool. Now, are these light weapons, just to ensure? Because I know 2-weapon fighting is particular.
Yeah, they're short swords. They're
Excellent.
short swords. That, I don't think is gonna hit. That's a 13 to hit.
No, that one doesn't.
Okay. And then... honestly, I'm gonna plant myself in front of you and just kind of be like, come after me.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Okay, as that ends your turn, Flutter, it actually is Yenbi's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Yenbi is going to bonus action, spend a key point to summon Astral Arms.
Cool.
Which...
Isn't there a deck save when you summon?
Yeah, there is. It's DC 14 dex save.
Everyone within how much?
10 feet of me. People of my choice within 10 feet of me.
Does it say, it says people of your choice?
Yes.
Okay, who do you choose?
I am only choosing Flutter because I think if I try to choose
Kraken.
Adam, I get in trouble. Kraken.
Excellent choice.
Damn it.
Also was waiting. He
I'm
wasn't
not gonna
say
lie.
anything.
I was not gonna say anything
Yeah.
until you were like,
Go
ah!
Yeah,
Take a
because
cheap
awful
shot,
bitch,
I
she
dare
follows
you.
the rules.
Yeah.
Take a cheap shot. I
Dex
dare
save?
Yes.
8 plus 6, that's 14.
Oh yeah, that means it.
Okay.
And then Yenbi is going to use her astral arms to attack Flutter.
Bring it on.
Yeah, got it. Okay, cool. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Oh, force damage. Sorry,
Okay, either's fine.
it was radiant in the before times.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 times.
17 to hit.
That hits.
5 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, one more.
Wasn't your bonus action to
Oh, right, you're right. Yeah.
do your arms?
So just
okay.
those two.
Okay.
And that'll be her turn.
Ooh, some quick succession hits. Astral Arms will summon to the field and Flutter and Yenbi trading blows back and forth, swords versus arms. Who will be the victor? As that ends Yenbi's turn, Cough Drop, you're up.
I have a funny feeling who's going to be the victor. I move 25 feet right up behind Flutter. Batter up!
Now, everything you do is going to cost you double, remember?
Yeah, so my normal movement is 50, so I have that
Excellent.
25.
Excellent. Yep, so yeah, it takes you 30 feet to get there.
No, so if I move there and there, I'm 25.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
And so 2 attacks. That's going to be a...
Be sure to move your character, please, just so
Yep,
we can
sorry.
always keep track.
Apologies.
No problem.
So that is a 15, which is a 21 total,
That hits.
and then an 18 total.
That also hits.
Okay, so the first hit is a 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 2 is 12 points of damage, and the second one is 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 3 is 9, plus 2 is 11 points of damage.
So
Still
12
up.
and 11 for 23.
Yep, I'm still up. Barely.
Christ on a bike.
No,
All right.
I knew how to ride a bicycle actually.
He's very like, you know, eco-conscious. I think he'd ride a bike. I'm done.
Okay. Everyone, hold on to your hats as gravity reverses and pulls you all down with such force from the air. Everyone is about to take a... I need you all to make a con save of 18.
I'm just
God.
I'm good at these.
so
I'm gonna fail.
question because
Wait.
now the ground is attacking us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyone
technically-
unconscious, anyone unconscious doesn't need to roll.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 6, 1.
All
Hey,
right.
no one said we rolled well!
Just imagine the two of
This
them just
time,
floating.
anyone who failed the save of 18 is taking 4 force damage.
Oh,
Anyone who succeeded is taking half as much.
I rolled a 9
So
plus
2.
3, so I'll be taking 4.
I
So-
rolled bad.
I have
Oh.
3 hit points, but I saved.
So
I
you'll
have
take 2.
1 hit point.
As you hit the ground. Boom!
Yeah.
Everyone is now on the ground, and gravity is twice as heavy. You are still at half movement.
If I had moved 30
Gosh.
feet rather than 25 feet, you would have been fucked.
Now, as this happens, we now move to Jonathan. You are awake now, but under the pressure of gravity, you have full health because you didn't take any damage until the start of your turn, so you took no damage. It will cost you half movement to stand up, and then moving at all is double. It's difficult terrain.
Cool.
Thank you for the sub, Baxter.
Cool. I'm gonna. Fuck. And I'm going to see that Flutter has been kind of ganked by my allies.
Finish her.
And just
Do not
one
It's
shot.
your turn. That's fine.
Just one shot with my
Please.
crossbow.
Please roll a 1.
Okay, yeah, you're shooting at who? Yenbi?
Flutter.
No.
No,
no.
Don't shoot Yembe,
What a-
please
what's
God,
a-
don't shoot
Oh,
Yembe.
sorry, Flutter, yeah.
Nice.
This game really did just say fuck Yenbi. All right.
You see, I would like to roll a natural 1, but I rolled a natural 20 instead.
Ooh,
Uh,
crit that damage.
Crit that. Okay.
It's Flutter.
Have
What?
one
If you
hit
have a
point.
plus one,
Actually, yeah,
Crit
like-
doesn't matter.
We'll miss the points. We know it's a
Really?
knockout if you want, because it just will save you time. But
Because
yes,
I
you
just
could-
want max damage as well.
Yeah, do you want to flex how much damage you is? How hard does she kill her?
Okay, what is
So
the
that's-
number?
So that's 16 points of damage total.
And you, as you're all being held down by gravity, you reach out and you shoot this one crossbow bolt and just soo, and Flutter goes down. Yes, Flutter?
Yeah, sounds about
Okay.
right.
And that is 2 points to the red team. Now, John, do you have any extra attacks or anything you're doing?
So
Or bonus action because the
Kill the
wall is
cats.
next to you.
how much can I move with 15 feet of movement? Half speed.
At half speed, you could move 5.
5. Okay, cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna move just 5 feet, just on the opposite side. I'm gonna look towards this cat.
Oh my God, a wink.
And I'm gonna reach into a special pouch of mine with some special crossbow bolts. This one looking to have a bit more of like pulsing runes on it. And I point it as I cast Ensnaring Strike on this crossbow bolt, and I fire
Okay,
at Crimson.
excellent. Make that
So
shot.
I'm gonna roll to hit. Okay, that is a 18 to hit.
That'll hit Crimson.
That
Okay,
hits a
cool.
lot.
You need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay.
Under
Okay.
the
Thing he's
pressure,
not
looks
good
like
at.
Jonathan's
No.
doing well.
I'm proficient in these. I just have a 0 strength mod. Strength checks earlier. I'm not proficient. But let's see here. That is a natural 20 plus 3.
Ha-ha! Shaking off
Okay,
that
cool.
ensnaring strike. Well done, Crimson.
So
I
nothing
still
happens.
take damage though, right? Like I still
You still
get
take-
hurt.
You still get hurt by my by my regular bolt. So you're gonna take
Alright.
like 7 points of piercing damage.
That is
And
the
you are not
first
restrained.
That is the first player inflicted damage I've taken all game.
All
Cool.
right.
Come at me. I'm a cute little boy.
All right. You dealt the damage?
Yep, dealt damage.
Are you cute
uh,
or are you unthreatening?
Yes.
Yeah, bonus action used. I am tapped out.
All right, Kraken. You made your same roll. You are awake now because you didn't suffer any damage and you already failed the roll once. So you're up with full health. It'll cost you half movement to stand up, and then you will have half of your remaining movement because it's double in the gravity.
Yeah. So you guys watch as Kraken kind of just and just like you literally hear like popping noises as he's standing back up and just looks in front of him, sees the astral arms and goes Q, and just both of
Hydrate
his
check. Keep going.
every time Kraken's up. You see both of his extra appendages reach over, and he's gonna go pop with both of his extra appendages. So
At who?
At Yinbi, because Yinbi's like right there.
Everybody attacks.
You're
me.
right in
Everybody
front of
attacks
me.
That's fine. No, this is in character.
Being
It's
victim.
fine. I'm just gonna shoot him in the back of the head. It's cool.
No, it's fine. Does a you're also at disadvantage if you do that. Does a 24 hit? No, 22.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm just making sure.
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay, that's 8 damage. And then I'm going to use my bonus action right after I hit to do my grappling appendage ability, which is after a hit, you can try to grapple a target using your bonus action. So with the first one, he's going to hit, and then the arms are just going to wrap around really fast trying to grapple. So isn't that a strength check between the two of us?
Yeah, it's a strength contest for grapples. So, yeah, you each will make a strength check against each other. I believe it's athletics.
Okay.
Athletics. Cool.
If either of you are raging, you should have advantage on it. Oh no, you're monks. Never mind. I'm tired. I'm gonna go be sad.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Ravenclaw.
I got a 9.
I just want to double check something really fast. Okay. I got a 19.
Yeah, makes sense. And because I can't wrap you up, he's just gonna be like and smack you with the other hand.
The tentacle across the face.
No, this is like the skeletal hand. He doesn't have his tentacles up anymore. Those were his astrals. So
Okay.
does a holy shit, I rolled the same thing again to attack. Does a 22
Yeah.
hit, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't laugh at me, I swear. I gotta make sure I'm that person.
To be fair, though, that's the
7.
quintessential D&D joke of, oh, it hit last time, but not this time, you know?
You never
Mhm.
know. 7 damage to you.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, is that everything for Kraken?
And then Kraken kind of looks around and realizes that he's mobbed and is like, fair fight. And that's it.
Alright. Play moves on to Crimson, and there are 6 minutes left on the clock.
Play moves to Crimson. Okay. Crimson is going to.
Cry.
The decision comes to. Okay. Crimson is going to go ahead and he is going to make 2 attacks at Jonathan at the range. He's going to. That's 18 plus 9 is 27.
You.
Okay. That first one is going to. Where's my D8? Where did you go? There it is. 4 plus 4 is going to be 8 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then the second attack will be 9 plus 9, so that's 18.
Yep.
There goes my hydration bottle. And then that's going to be 6 plus 4 is 10 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
Okay. And then he's going to go ahead and use his feline agility once more to double his movement speed, making it to where he can move at normal speed, essentially. He's going to get... he's going to go 25 feet to get next to Jonathan.
Okay.
Use his bonus action to pick up the ball.
Alright, it is
I
now in
use
your
it.
possession.
And then... Is it worth the 5 feet? Or is it worth the 5 feet to not disengage? Or to not... Yeah, you know, it's worth it. He's going to take the opportunity attack and move the 5 feet.
Alright.
Held action when he picks up the ball, he has to shoot himself.
That held action went away at the beginning of my turn, actually, but thanks for paying attention.
Jonathan,
Okay.
make that attack of opportunity.
Cool. Will do. That is a 25.
Alright.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Farjack.
And you're gonna take 9 points of
9
piercing
points.
damage.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
ahead and I will use my reaction, because I have not used it this turn. I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to parry. When you... Oh, no, this is... Oh, yeah, there's a melee attack, correct? Because, right? With the opportunity attacks, there's a melee attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure crossbow expert does something
or
like
crossbow expert lets you do it as a range attack, because I can't parry it. It's not melee.
Yeah, it
attack,
gets
so
rid of the 5 foot limit on range.
That's what it
on
is. Okay, so you
Okay.
can't you can opportunity attack with range, then I can't parry.
Okay.
I'll just take the damage.
Okay.
So that's 9, you said?
9.
9. All right,
9.
and that'll be my turn.
Alright, that's your move. Ending Crimson's turn. Flutter, you're up. You need to make your first death save.
Yep.
So, yeah, come on.
That's a 17.
You are awake and have full health.
Yes!
All
You are
right.
you are half movement to stand up, and gravity's pressing down, so you only have half movement to move away, but you're flanked.
Okay. And it looks like the clock's running down.
Ooh, pause the clock.
Oh.
We have just seen a field effect triggered by chat. So, chat field effects stack with field real effects or regular
Oh
effects.
no!
So it doesn't get rid of it; they add to it.
Yay.
So let's see what they add.
Thanks,
Monk,
chat.
Monk,
Love you, chat.
monk,
I
monk,
have to
monk, monk, monk,
apologize
monk, monk,
to
monk.
everybody who's been on Meleeball in the past when I've triggered a field effect. Like,
Yeah,
my bad, guys. I'm so
Monk.
sorry.
This is more of a reason why I'm a good person. I've never triggered a field effect. I'm just gonna point that one out.
So
Why
you
would chat
watch.
do
Oh
this?
no.
As the goal splits, and there is now one at position 9 and one at position 1, and you are unsure which one is the real one.
One of them could be fake.
One of them's a mimic.
Remember one time when I
This goal is a mimic.
This is
Remember
the
that
worst field effect for this because we're all at half speed, so it's gonna take forever to get over there.
Yeah, I hate this.
I feel
No,
like with the past turn, the ball part of Meleeball has gone out the window. And we
Melee.
Okay, so now we will start the clock back up because Flutter, your decision.
Yeah. I move so slow. I have 5 feet of movement. I am instead. How much is it? Is it a bonus action to take it from a take the ball from a player?
Yes.
Your teammate has it.
Yeah, but
It's a bonus
right,
to take it
okay.
from a teammate, action to take it from an
Okay,
opponent.
I see.
Yeah. No. Never mind. I'm just gonna stay where I am. The halftime's almost over. I'm just gonna plant my feet and attack probably Yendi.
no, this
Yeah,
is,
B.
He's raging and
Yeah.
he's cutting all damage in half, so I
Yeah,
did
that's
it.
the thing. Yeah, I'll just draw my swords and attack 3 times.
This is why barbarians are worse tanks than paladins, because it's no one attacks them.
Mhm. First
I mean, look
attack
at- have you seen those
is
pecs?
a 14 to hit.
no.
No? Okay.
Hex of the Eagle.
Second attack is a 10 to hit. Bonus action,
Flutter,
last attack.
You do have your inspiration, but I don't know if you want to use it here.
I feel like I'm saving it for the
Okay.
opportune moment. Everyone
Cool.
else has pretty much used theirs.
I had to.
Yep.
Inspiration. Crazy.
And that's a 12 to hit. So that does not hit. However, I kind of forgot about an entire thing that I have, which is the lovely birds that are fluttering around me get to do things, and I haven't been making them do anything on all of my turns.
Oh no!
So,
You're a sword keeper.
yes. Let's see. Oh, but they only work if I hit, and I miss 3 times. So they'll probably do something next time.
Okay. Flutter, does that end your turn?
That's it.
All right, brings us to Yenbi.
All right. Yendi is going to disengage from Flutter. Head over.
Disengage in general, because technically
disengage in
Kraken's right
general,
there.
Yeah, sorry. And honestly, just start wailing on
Crimson.
Crimson. Yeah.
All right.
You can disengage as a bonus action? That's so good.
Yeah, you use a key point, you disengage.
Ah.
That's what I did to them at the start.
Okay, so that's gonna be, and it is Astral Arms. So a 22 to hit.
Oh no, that totally doesn't hit. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
that definitely hits. Please don't hurt me too bad. I have children.
That's gonna be
Finish
9
him.
points of force damage.
9 points. Okay, so I was gonna parry earlier, but I couldn't, so I'll parry this one, and I'll use my reaction to reduce that damage. I reduce that damage by 9, so it goes to 0.
All right. Second attack
And that's one of my
is
superiority die
a
used.
natural 20. So
Ooh,
26
crit.
to hit.
Use
So,
use another
Here
one.
we do crits
That's my
by rolling
reaction.
double the dice.
Okay, got it.
So roll twice as many dice.
gonna be 10 points of poison.
Okay, I take it.
And that'll be the turn.
That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
And as you finish that punch and punch, the buzzer goes off without a knockout, ending half one. Red team up by 1 point, looking at 8-7. It is anybody's game.
Crimson, I was about to end your fucking existence on the next turn.
Folks,
Why does everyone
I
have
was
to
hoping
cap?
I could get that out really fast and let you in there, but
this is such a wild game, and I'm so glad to have 6 players up here cranking it out. You guys are amazing right now. Folks, we are going to go to halftime now. We're going to make it quick because of all the snafu at the beginning, but we're going to go to halftime. That means for the next 10 minutes, we're going to have some commercials playing. Please check them out. Grab yourself something to drink. Also, there's some cool promo code stuff for Found Familiar Coffee. If you guys haven't ordered from them, get some coffee and check that out. Otherwise, we'll be back in 10 minutes to find out what they spent their halftime points on. And just so you understand what that means, they are not getting a short rest right now. If you're new here, all players are going backstage for 10 minutes, so that's not enough to do a short rest. They get 5 halftime points each. What that means is they get to spend these in interesting ways. 1 halftime point can buy them a hit die, a single die. 1 halftime point can buy a first level spell. 2 halftime points can buy a long rest ability. 2 halftime points can buy a second level spell, and 1 halftime point can buy any short rest ability back. And so they are going to go back, spend their points as they see fit. If they have any points left over or don't want to spend them, we have a vending machine a la Borderlands style with special unique items made just for the game. So they will get to check out those and decide how to spend them. And we will be right back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. See ya. Well, folks, that's halftime, and what an amazing opening half we had. We can only hope to see that kind of play in the second half. Now, we'll be back shortly, but before then, please enjoy a few words from our sponsors during the break.
And use his action to score a point or 3 points. Is that how that works?
Yep. So using your movement, yes, that is exactly how that would work. So you've got the speed to bolt forward, grab it, bonus action, head over there, and use your action to try and score. This will be a DC of 10 on athletics.
Weak.
What are we hiring for or judging?
Which one would be the better door-to-door salesman?
Door-to-door salesman. Oh no!
So that's
the
that.
Ice Devil trying to sell you some Cutco knives. These are the next defenders of this land. These are the Calderine Chronicles.
Is that the thing?
Hello adventurers, my name is Alec and I am the creator and host of Commune, the DM's Essentials Kit. Commune is a show where I talk with dungeon masters I know from my personal life or have met through the D&D community. We talk all things Dungeons & Dragons from playstyle, house rules, dealing with player or mechanical issues, and more. I hope that by the end of an episode, a dungeon master, new or experienced, will be able to take our information and tips from our stories and add it to their Essentials Kit. And hopefully everybody has a couple laughs along the way. So please go gather your party and follow us on our social medias to stay updated on when we post and to engage in our budding community. I hope to see you guys in our next adventure. Commune can be found on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and more.
Here's a clip from Monsters Out of Context, our weekly monster podcast where we talk about monsters from the Monster Manual. You can easily see a drow swashbuckler rogue.
She would be gorgeous. Because it could only be a girl. Well, yeah.
See, that's the thing, though, is you for sure actually sort of nabbed. I love playing, half-elves or drow. And so I was already leaning that my vote was going to be Drow, but the idea of it being a swashbuckling rogue is my vote.
BRB gonna go make a new character.
Yeah, right? BRB gonna
go ahead and kill my character. Tell Carol to kill my character in our other campaign.
Okay.
I want to make a new one.
You want to? We've got it. Hey there, Meleeball fans. You like good coffee? Of course you do. But so do I. But as a bad guy, I also like good deals. And Found Familiar's got it all. See, at Found Familiar, they've got D&D inspired coffee for people like you and me and that guy. They got coffee for everybody, from Thieves' Cant to Inspiration, Good Berry, or Face Step. They've got the brew for you. And don't worry, they've got 2-ounce options if you don't want to commit to a whole flavor, and you can order online and they ship globally. I do like global world domination. Now, in case you're wondering what kind of deals they've got, well, we've got a deal for you. Upon checkout, just use code LARKPODCAST and get 10% off your first order. Plus, you help support our world domination. And that sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. Hey?
What the hell is going on right now?
I don't want to panic everyone.
Y'all are going to a castle?
Oh yeah, 100%. But thanks for that whip shit last night.
Probably tell them about the zombies.
She does worship a death god.
Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw.
That's a nat 20. Right on. I almost died.
That was less than ideal.
Good lord.
You know what who else was like dying not to be parted with it? The guy whose flesh it was bonded to.
Did you know that? Did you know it was attached to him?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kaseth says
would not have been a pleasant process.
It was still bonded to his corpse?
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
And Kaseth spins around and just kind of whistles that like,
we brought you something else though.
And Celine, standing over at the table, says but everything says he wasn't dead?
Yeah, but the thing we brought you, we can explain why you thought he was dead.
Yeah,
even though he is very not dead. And he had a dragon.
We brought you something else, also
and
dripping
Celine,
with celestial energy. So
Celine makes a gesture at you like, oh.
Now, give them the thing so they can do the science.
Okay, I love this. We're very pro-science here. Just by the way. Okay, I do like a cool like reveal of the sword, and I'm like, ching, and there it is. Here you go.
And Kaseth immediately
Don't
is
take
like,
it out of
whoa.
Does Kaseth know what it is?
Kaseth is just like, whoa, that thing looks amazing. And he reaches out to grab it from your hand.
Ooh,
no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Listen, I almost fucking passed out.
Bahari's gonna step in between Kaseth and Noun as well, just as the additional buffer.
So, do you know what this is?
Do you?
I would like to know.
This is the sword of Ozion.
And Celine over at the table says, huh.
And it turned the temple into like this magic bubble that Valor was living in and not dying.
Yeah.
And very alive.
Very
we died
alive.
Also.
He just wanted to be left alone. Yeah, we also died. Just by
and
the
Lady
way.
Osa, Lady Tegrater looks over at you and says, You
we died, but the sword brought us back.
Yeah.
Because it was 2 swords.
We saw our own dead
one
bodies.
sword.
Yeah, don't separate them unless you want to turn this whole place into a weird fucking time loop thing where no one dies.
And she looks over at LaRocca and he's like, dead as a doornail.
He's undead, actually.
One of us is.
He is undead. And apparently we're God touched. I don't know.
And Celine is like, okay, that's...
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of information.
That's a lot.
It was a lot for us, too.
Yeah, we lived it.
But let me see if I've got this. Valor, the dead son of war, not dead.
Not dead.
Correct.
Ozion, the son of time and space,
Yeah.
dead, but
yeah, probably.
But magic sword.
Magic sword.
Correct.
You all died.
Yes.
How? That was a teaser for our most recent episode of Lark Fallen Gods. You can listen to more at larkpodcast.com. And we're watching the intro, bringing you back to Meleeball of Doom. Everyone who are freshly getting here, it is our pleasure.
It really is.
And Farjack's in the audience.
Farjack, I love you.
You're wonderful.
Yo, you're a
How the heck did you make that?
Hey, Corso, this gum tastes really good.
Yes, it tastes good.
Yeah, true.
If I had taken the gum, I could have done the great proper connection right now.
I got you. I got Big Red.
The announcer.
And we're back.
Choose.
I'm chewing gum.
Amazing.
I'm chewing gum.
With me chewing the gum. Oh, that looked great. Welcome back to Meleeball 17, people. I'll explain the gum in a minute. Otherwise, mind your business. Our two teams are neck and neck with a 1-point lead to going to the red team. It is anyone's game, and I am so stoked to see this go down. Let's dive in to this second half. Now, Farjack, I saw you mentioned something in there, small donation. I don't know if that meant you did a donation.
No, it was in reference to a sponsor.
Oh, okay.
I read the sponsor right about that.
Have fun meeting drive just for a signature small donation of an orphan. Yeah, okay, absolutely. Well, that gives me a great moment to point out we do have our first donation goal put up. To just, make our first 100, make our first hundo. We use that for the network to upgrade equipment and do all sorts of stuff. And right now we're just working on getting things rolling. But welcome back. And we are going to get into this second half. Let's keep rolling right in. So both teams got to spend their points. Let's find out what they each spent it on. So we're going to jump over to red team real quick. Jonathan, what'd you spend your 5 points on?
Jonathan is chewing some lovely, nice double dammy gum.
Yeah. Jonathan is chewing strong jaw chewing gum, meaning all damage that Jonathan deals, magical or non, will be doubled regardless. and that lasts for the entire second half. Then we move on to Yenbi. Yenbi, what'd you do?
Yemi got the +2 to AC and then the 5+ temporary hit points.
Excellent. +2 to AC and temporary hit points. So we've got a beefier Yenbi coming back in. Yenbi's like, I'm tired of this shit. I love it. How about Cough Drop? Would you roll up with?
He's also chomping on some chewing gum of Double Damage.
Yeah, strong jaw chewing gum in the mouth of a barbarian is deadly. We love to see it. Now, Flutter, how are we? Yes, even with a crossbow for Jonathan, it doesn't matter. Strong jaw will add magical energy to everything you do. And Flutter, what did you pick up?
I also picked up the double damage bubblegum. There seems to be a theme going on around here.
Oh, both sides are chewing the gum. All right, Flutter. Let's move on. Kraken, what did you do? Did you also get the gum?
I wanted to be original.
You got the gum.
And I got the gum. Also, can I just throw this?
The melee and Meleeball right now.
Real quick, can I just throw this out?
You can hit me, guys.
Corso, if you don't mind, can I throw this out? I love the fact that in chat somebody wrote, Jonathan's coming in here chewing bubblegum to kick ass. And he's going to do it while chewing bubblegum. And I'm like, that's pretty funny.
I came here to chew gum and kick ass.
And
I'm still chewing my gum.
Still chewing gum.
No. I came in here to chew gum and kick ass. And I'm already chewing gum. Just a 1,000-yard stare into the camera.
He's looking at no other competitors, just looking off in the distance.
So, bringing us finally to Crimson. Crimson, what did you do?
I revitalized an ability and took a +2 to AC as well.
Ooh, okay. So we seem to have 2 gum chewers. You grabbed an ability and some AC, and then we have 2 gum chewers, some AC, and a little bit of, what did you say? You got health?
I got 10 hit points, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is such an evenly matched, interesting game. There, like I was saying backstage, there's not a ton of casting going on. There's not a ton of wild, like you guys are equally matched. You have someone who can do that? Well, so do we. Oh, you have shooting? Well, so do we. Oh, you deal damage? Well, you just wait. Like, this is great, and I am super stoked. Let's get into the second half. So both teams has made it back to the field. Well, folks, it looks like we're ready to get things underway. I see a lot of bubblegum chewing out there, and I'm ready to see what they do. I was so inspired, I grabbed a pack myself. Strong jaw chewing gum when you need to get shit done. Now, we're sending the force field going back up. Players, get ready for the second half. The force field goes up and locks into place. The crowd waits. Players, roll initiative. We start with a second initiative to re-change up how things are. Players might have gotten better or worse, depending. Keep in mind that Flutter, Crimson, and Yenbi still have their reroll available. You have not used your inspiration.
I'd like to point out at this point, I point out in the crowd at another pirate. I don't know who that man is or woman or person is. I'm just pointing at them like they're cheering for me.
So now, and they cheer right back at you. Cough Drop, we'll start up. Cough Drop, what was your roll?
Oh, sorry, 21.
21, thank you, Cough Drop. Yenbi.
I got a 5.
A 5 for Yenbi. Do you want to use your reroll or leave it there?
No, I'm okay. I'll take it.
Okay. Then we jump over. Let's do Jonathan, so I stick on the red side.
A natural 20 for a 27.
Natural 20. Excellent job, Jonathan. And then finally, let's move over to blue team. Flutter, what'd you do this time?
17.
17. Nicely done. And Kraken.
16.
16 going up. And Crimson.
A total of 9, but I will be using my inspiration to reroll.
Okay, crossing it out. Reroll.
That's much better. That's a 17.
Okay, a 17. Okay. That puts us in order is going to be for the second half. That gives us Jonathan up first with the natural 20. Then that gives us Cough Drop. Followed up by Flutter and Crimson. What are your dexes? Or
Plus
your
4.
initiative roll.
16, so plus 3. Yeah. It would
Okay,
be...
so it'll go Crimson, then Flutter.
Yeah.
All right, and then it'll go Kraken, then Yendi. Okay, Jonathan, start us off.
Okay, so I just want a bit of a clarification. So when you say double damage, am I rolling
Twice as many dice.
twice as many dice? Cool. Love it. Okay. So, Jonathan, to start us off, he's going to move his 40 feet of movement because he is Gloomstalker and gets an extra 10 feet. He's going to move right there. I'm pretty sure I can get to. Which is... Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm going to move right there. And I'm going to deadpan stare, look at Kraken. And I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike one more time to gain advantage on a roll. But he is 40 feet away, so it's just a straight roll for me.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot one crossbow bolt at him.
All right.
Which is going to be a... that's going to be 23.
23, does
Oh,
that hit?
obviously it doesn't hit.
Okay. So,
Not
you
like
are
that new
now,
bubble gum.
you are now my favorite foe. Again, hi.
Nothing's new.
Sir. You said double. Sir.
He still hasn't forgiven you for breaking that
I
bolt.
forgot to do this in the first turn. But I remember this time because as a Gloomstalker, you get an extra d8 of damage. Of weapon damage on that first strike.
Okay.
So, I forgot to do that last one, but that's okay. So, I'm going to roll my damage, which is currently 2d6, 4d8s, and 2d4s for this first strike.
Okay.
Hit me.
With your best shot.
Okay.
So we're rolling 2 of the Gloomstalker die. We're rolling 2 of the
2 of the Zephyr
crossbow
Strike.
and 2
Yeah,
of the
2 of the crossbow, 2 of the Gloomstalker, and 2 of the favored foe. So
Now Zephyr Strike, was that a bonus?
that's a bonus action.
And what did favored
So-
foe cost you?
Favored foe just means as soon as I hit a creature with an attack roll.
Did it? So he is a favored foe. Is Simic, or is it specifically you've chosen him? And did that cost you anything to choose him?
So I've chosen him, and it's just it automatically chooses a creature when I hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Tasha's new stuff.
Tasha's new stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the expanded rule stuff.
Okay.
Ashes new
Cool.
stuff, my favorite.
Okay,
source
so
book.
you're gonna take 28 points of damage.
No, I'm not.
First strike.
I caught it.
You caught it?
Yeah, dude.
He's gonna try.
You're gonna
Well,
reduce the damage.
I can
a little?
still reduce the damage.
Yeah.
Even if I can't catch it completely. So I'm going to use my reaction. Now I roll a d10 and I add 7. That's 9 plus 7.
16.
16. So I reduce it by 16.
So 28 cut down by 16 turns it into 12.
Cool, awesome. With Zephyr's Strike, I get an extra 30 feet of movement, so I'm going to move a little bit closer so I don't roll a disadvantage when I attack, and I'm going to do my other 2 attacks. My 1 extra attack and my 1 Gloomstalker attack.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, okay, cool. So, that's going to be 27 and a 16 to hit.
16, both hit.
Cool. So you're gonna take plus these two. Oh, I just rolled 3 6s. Cool, and a 5. So, you're gonna take 10. 12. You're gonna take 20 points of damage.
Oh, that's fine.
3 6s and a 5.
3 6s and a 5, and then favored foe.
Yeah, so 3 6s and a 5 would be 23.
Yeah, 3 6s and a 5.
Yeah, 18 plus 5 is 23.
18 plus 5 is 23. Okay,
And
23.
Yeah.
23?
Yeah, and then you said plus favored foe?
Plus favored foe, which is a d4. Plus double damage, so that's...
Yeah, and what was that d4?
So how much did I take?
Favored foe.
How much did I take?
Yeah,
Did
how
you
much
roll
is
the
that
d4? How much did you roll on it?
Oh,
roll 2 d4.
I'm
yeah,
very
that's an extra 3 points damage.
Okay, so 26 total.
26
and
total.
I'm out.
All right, so an opening move burning up a bunch of abilities gives a knockout on the opening move. Kraken goes down 2 points to red team. Is that all your turn, Jonathan?
I'm gonna move just my back to the bull.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna stand there in front of the enemy.
Up next is Cough Drop.
Okay, Cough Drop's gonna run straight forward 50 feet. He's gonna launch 2 javelins straight at Crimson's chest. Oh, he's gonna before he does that, he's gonna rage.
Okay, bonus action rage. Now sailing those.
Okay, that is a 13 plus 6 is 19 to hit.
At Crimson?
Yeah. 19 to hit, and the next one is 22, so those both hit.
I was looking at my character sheet and just going, why isn't this higher?
Okay. So on the first hit, that is a 9 plus 3 plus 2 is 14 points of damage. And then the next one is 10 plus 3 plus 2 is 15 points of damage. So that's a total of 29.
Yes!
Oh my gosh.
I knew this was gonna happen.
We didn't come to fuck around in the second half.
Okay.
No,
We came to fuck around.
Aaron, you doing anything with that, or?
No,
you
I'm out. That's why I was
Okay,
like, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep, so we have a knockout. Another 2 points to the red team, and
That's
was
2 of my 5 javelins. Sorry, 4 javelins.
All right, cool. Anything else?
I'm done. I used my bonus action to. I already used my bonus action to rage, so I'm done.
And you threw both attacks, right?
Yep.
Cool. Okay, that brings us then from Cough Drop to Crimson. Crimson, you actually just got knocked out. Make your 1 death save right now. You just got to beat a 10 or a 10 and above.
That is exactly a 10. Oh my.
Oh, you're good to go then. You got a 10. You're good to go. You are back up. So you got knocked out for a brief second, and before you even passed out, you just felt the waft of energy hit you, and you were just like back online. Half movement to stand up, and then you've got full health.
Okay, sorry, my internet lagged there.
Your turn.
Am I back? Am I back? I'm sorry, my internet was cutting out. I couldn't at all do the call.
That's okay. Oh no!
Beans.
For my... Oh, is it happening again?
You're good.
Okay. All right,
Hydrate.
I'm back. Cool. Hydrate. Let's do this in the meantime. Oh, there it is. Okay, so... For my turn, I apologize for taking so much time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move the 60 feet...
Remember, you have half movement because you were knocked
you're
out.
right. You're right. Then I won't do that. What I will do is I'm going to go ahead and move... actually, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll move 15 feet. We're going to go ahead and boop, boop, boop. We're going to go there. We're going to make 2 attacks at the...
That's only 10 feet.
Oh. Sorry,
Yeah,
I was counting diagonals. I apologize. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to make 2 attacks at Jonathan.
Okay.
First attack at Jonathan is going to be a 13 plus 9.
Does he have partial cover because of the things, the metal boxes?
I think those are on the floor, aren't they?
Those are in the floor.
Yeah. Okay. I thought there might have been pillars or something.
Nope.
13 plus 9 is going to go ahead and be 22.
Yeah.
All right. Going to go ahead and... That's going to be 7 plus 4 is 13, or no, 11. I can't count. 11 points of piercing damage. And then the second attack is going to be a 19 plus 9, which is a 28.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better. I don't know why I paused. I knew that was it. Max damage! That's going to be 12 points of piercing damage to you.
Cool. Blue team get a knockout.
Ooh, knockout to
Nice.
Jonathan. And Jonathan goes down 2 points, taken back by the blue team. Nice move.
I didn't heal during the break, so yeah.
Yeah, neither did I. I was at 10 when, yeah. Let's see here.
I was at full.
You were full.
That sucks so bad though.
Oh yeah, favorite foe is gone. Haha.
Yeah, and that's
You're
going to be. I don't
asleep.
Fine, I'll
have
just use Hunter's Mark.
any bonus actions that I would like to take, so I think that's going to be it.
Okay. And so now that brings us from Crimson onto Flutter. Flutter, your move.
Yeah, okay. I am going to, seeing my teammates get knocked down and some pop back up, I am just gonna book it straight over here.
Get knocked down.
Puts me
I'll get up again.
next to Jonathan's lifeless body. And I'm gonna cast a cordon of arrows for my action and plant it into the ground next to me. So I will put that literally in the spot next to me above Jonathan. And I plant basically magical arrows in the ground, and when people come within range or start their turn within range, they will deal damage. They will fly up out of the ground and deal damage. And
Okay, cool.
that's my action, and I'm just going to
If you're rolling death, it's not your turn. I saw that.
I'm just gonna, I don't have that many bonus actions, so I'm just going to plant my feet where I am. I can't move much more, so I'm gonna plant my feet where I am and try to protect that area as much as I can.
All right, cool. And I'm gonna give you a little just like red box, just right there, that signals that's your cordon of arrows.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, cool. And that ends your turn. Moving up from Flutter on to Kraken.
I gotta wake up. I got a 19.
Kraken is back awake.
Good morning. And
Full health, half movement to stand up.
always forget that that's a full health thing. It's real nice. Half movement to stand up, you said? Alright.
Rapid clicking intensifies.
That's because I was giving my health back. I forgot. Oh no, I messed it up, of course. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is obviously stand up, because I can't be on the ground. My team's all already willy-nilly everywhere. I gotta be moving. I'm gonna burn my bonus action and 1 key point to dash. With Step of the Wind. So I already can run 40, so now I can go 55. And I am going to run right here. And just go right into this centaur. I'm getting them right in the hide. I'm punching right on the haunches. I want your knees to buckle at this point. You've made me mad. So
you saved me a walk.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna make your haunches hurt. So, all right. That is an unarmed strike, which does a 25 hit.
25 does hit.
Solid. So I roll my 260s. So that's 11 damage.
Half to 5.
And that's all doubled, right?
Yeah, that's with the double, yeah.
Cool.
So that's half to 5.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, that also hits.
Solid. So that's 9.
Half to 4.
And then I'm going to end my turn successfully punching this man's haunches.
That tickles.
All right. Ending your turn, Kraken, brings us to Yenbi. Yenbi.
All right,
We're up.
Yenbi at like the start of the round is Flavor just gonna like pop a grape into her mouth, and then
With the gum?
Grapes are a free action.
yeah, thank you.
What?
It's grape. No, it's grape flavored gum.
But it doesn't. It doesn't actually have any effects. It just tastes good. And then is going to bonus action Astral Arms and go 10, 20, 30. Astral Arms have a range of 10 feet, so if I step, it's one more step to grab the ball, right?
Yep.
Okay. Grabs the ball. And then action dash to get, because that was 35, and then it's gonna action dash to just get to like 5.
Once you get within 30 feet of my arrows, one fires at you.
Okay.
So you have to make a dexterity saving throw of 13.
Alright, I got a 22.
Okay. Flies past you.
And ends up on 5 with the ball.
Nice.
Okay.
5.
You know it's not the goal, right?
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
I'm trying to like not get that close to y'all.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, with a good amount of movement there, and then a bolt down. Yep. Okay. Cool. With that in mind, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Posture check.
Okay, posture check. Now, Kay, I need to ask you a question. With your arrows, how do they work? Are they spent now that they fired at Yenbi, or?
Yes, 4 uses.
I have 4. One
cool.
fired at Yenbi, so the others stay there.
Jonathan, it is your death save. Your first death save. Beat a 10 and you awaken.
15.
You awaken, and as soon as you open your eyes,
I just want to make a ruling. He didn't enter its range, and it
It's also
applies
when it starts.
When you start your turn.
It's
in
when
range.
it ends the turn. It's when it ends the turn in range. I just checked it.
Oh,
When
is it?
one piece of ammunition flies, when a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
okay. So good catch. So very good catch. So yes, Jonathan, you are awake, and this thing does not fire at you right away. And half movement to stand up.
Yeah, I will stand up, look at this person right in front of me, knowing that I probably can't move without an opportunity attack. But thankfully, I'm an expert with crossbows, so I'm able to attack within 5 feet with no disadvantage. So you're gonna get 3 attacks. 2 for my action, 1 for my bonus action because crossbow expert.
Okay.
So does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I roll 2 19s for the extra 2 attacks. So all 3 hit, I'm assuming.
All right.
Unless said otherwise. So, that's 11 for the first one.
Okay.
12 for the second,
Okay.
and 10 for the next one.
All right.
And that's with
Still
all your
up.
double dice, right?
That's with all my double dice.
Cool. Good to know.
All right. And then since you're not moving, whenever you end your turn, one of them will fire at you.
Yeah, I can take it.
All right. That's a dex save of 13.
16.
Okay. Another arrow
Phew.
gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just
all right, hold on, pause real quick because I need to double check the exact ruling on something. I just need to make sure we're gonna. Yeah.
If he ends the turn, he does get hit.
Yeah. Okay. So.
So Birdie, I'm gonna punch your haunches again.
Okay, so no, I think we're golden here. K, it missed, and B, he had the option to move away. There is a, and some of you know the rule, and it's not like the secret thing, it's in the rules, that there is a foul if you ready an attack that could harm a knocked out creature, or right when they get up, if it attacks them. But by it being end of turn, and he had the option to move but didn't, this is not going to trigger a foul, and it missed it. So no damage was incurred, so no foul. But if a player who was knocked out has an action ready that could attack them, you will incur a foul, and the referee will join the field to level the field.
Okay.
So no foul incurred. Excellent job, and good use. All those arrows are still active and ready to go. Does that end your turn then, Jonathan?
It does.
Okay, that moves us to Cough Drop.
Add her up. That's a 19 plus 6 and a 13 plus 6, so that's a 25 and a 19.
Neither of them hit. I have what's called I Hate You Horseman.
Okay.
It's called plot armor, actually.
It's called plot armor.
Okay, so the first attack is 2 4s, a 5, and a 3 is 11, 16, plus 5 is 21 points of damage on the first one. And on the second one, that is 2 6s and a 5, which is 17, plus 2 is 19, plus an additional 5 is 24 points of more damage.
You can just stop. We're just flexing at this point.
Now, with your rage, let me get this straight so I understand how your attacks are being dealt. So you are rolling. What is your hit? Because that was a punch, right?
So no, that was with my hammer.
Oh, your hammer. Okay, what is the number on that?
So to hit it's plus 6 because it's strength and proficiency.
Yep.
And then on damage it is 2d6, which is doubled with my chewing gum to 4d6.
Nice.
Plus 3, and then an additional 2 rage damage.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was 2d6. So yeah, killer.
Yeah.
Okay, then at that point, that's a knockout going to the red team.
And then I'm gonna use my movement, and go. I'm just gonna stand in front of this goalpost.
Okay. And that is gonna end your turn?
Yep. I'm done.
Okay, Crimson, you're up.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make 2 attacks, but I got to make these one at a time because I might add some spice to them.
Okay.
The first attack I'm going to make at Yenbi, and I'm going to make it a disarming attack. So I get to roll the hit. That's 17 plus 9 is 26. So Yenbi, I'm going to make this a disarming attack, which means you take the additional damage dice of the D8. But you also have to make me a strength save.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I'm back. Why is my internet so shies in this half? Okay, Yembi, you just make me a strength save to see whether or not you drop the ball.
Okay.
This is important.
Well, Emby's really dropping the ball this game.
And I do, because I did summon my astral arms, get to use my wisdom mod instead for my strength save.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that's a really
cool.
fun ability of the
Nice.
Astral Arms. They can
I
replace.
see why
any-
you both picked one.
Because you can basically like replace your stuff with wisdom the entire time.
That's pretty dope.
It's like your attacks can literally be wisdom based. I'm like, that's insane. Or strength, whatever.
So that's a 11.
11. Okay, that fails because DC 15, and you take 16 points of piercing damage from my 2s because it's the 1d8 from the thing, which is a 4, and the superiority die used in the attack, which is an 8, plus my 4 dexterity.
You said how many points?
16.
All right, Envy's down.
All right, a
Yes.
knockout taken right back. This game goes back and forth.
Okay. I'm then going to use my feline agility to move 45 feet to the... Oh, let me show you my thing. Sorry, I have it turned off so people can't see my thing. Okay, move the 45 feet, stepping over Yenbi's body to grab the ball.
Opportunity attack.
Honestly.
I'll take it. Go for it. I got full hit points.
Get him.
That's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is a 5, 11, 13, 15 points of 15 plus 5, 20 points of damage.
Okay. Take 20 points of damage. That puts me
Go fast.
at 29. Let's see here. So yeah, step. I need to grab my pointer tool so I can actually move myself. Move over to Envy's body to grab the ball. Bonus action to grab the ball. Then let me see here. Let me grab my measurement tool. I have 15 feet to move left, which should put me next to the goalpost to action surge, attempt to make it into the goal.
Hey!
You didn't refill your action surge. You refilled your
one action surge and 4 points for the.
I thought you refilled your hit die. Your die.
No, I decided to not do that because I'd only spent 1 out of 4.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make that check to try and get the ball in.
Does it make it with disadvantage? Because
disadvantage because Birdie is there.
Okay.
So you roll disadvantage. You have to beat a 10.
Okay. First one.
Fuck it up.
First one is a 10.
Fuck it up.
First one is a 10, so I just don't have. I have to roll not lower.
You have to roll not lower.
I believe
and
in
it's
you.
an athletics check. It's an athletics check.
Which is a 0. It's a
Okay.
0 mod.
Fuck it up. Fuck it
It's
up.
I
up to the
believe you,
die.
man. I believe in you.
Come on.
17! Nice. And that, stop the clock, is 3 points to the blue team.
Oh, the anxiety is real.
Yup.
Okay, now we got a tie game right now.
I'm about to end your existence.
All right,
Well,
let's
that's
find
okay.
out.
That's
Get up,
fine.
Birdie.
I did what I wanted to do.
Ooh,
Oh.
going there. And...
Your kids are about to watch you get your face pummeled.
You're about to lose your rage though, so it's fine.
I thought this was good sportsmanship. Ref, can we get some kind of death threat?
That was a straight up murder threat.
I didn't threaten to kill you. I
The
threatened to end your
goal
existence.
swings
Same
around to
difference.
position 12. The ball returns to center field, and now I need everyone as that wave of magic comes across. Birdie, I need a roll to keep your rage. Is that a magical attack you've got going on with those arrows, Kay?
It's not concentration. It's you plant them in the ground and they last for 8 hours. So I don't know if that counts.
We don't roll on people's artificers built things, so this is interesting. If it's not magic, then we're gonna have to say
It's a spell, but it's one that I just plant. It lasts for 8 hours.
does
And it's
magically
not
fire the
concentration.
arrows.
okay, if it is a spell of any sort, then yes, this may take it out.
Okay.
So yeah, this may disrupt its ability. All you do is roll a flat d20, beat a 10. What'd you get?
I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10, you kept it. Is anyone else holding anything?
No.
Any abilities? Any...
Only my will to live, and I'm about to drop it.
Oh wait, Falcon, aren't you holding?
No, because I'm
astrals?
down.
Down.
Oh shoot!
Thanks,
All right.
though. Thanks for that.
What'd you get, Kay?
Oh, I was
Rolled
just
a
I'm
9.
Kay, no! You still have your roll if you want.
No, I have it. I feel it in my heart. I need to save
Okay.
that.
Okay, in your heart, I believe you. Okay, now
Taking a
the
nap.
field effect triggers. And it's a classic.
Aaron's praying for a miracle. Get on your knees, Catman.
Oh,
As darkness, magical darkness, so dark vision's no help, pours out from the center of the field, and a cloud of it just erupts and covers half of most of the field. The outer ring is still visible, so you can maneuver that way. But inside inside this darkness, you are going to have a hard time moving about. I am going to reveal where your current locations are, but but you will not, unless you are within 5 feet of another person, be able to operate under the idea that you can see them.
Get on your knees, Catman.
Someone save me, please.
He's 10 feet away from
Birdie,
you.
we're gonna kill Aaron a little bit.
Yeah, that ended my turn because I scored.
Oh, wait a minute.
That ends your turn because you scored. You scored Crimson, so it's actually Flutter. You are up first. You cannot technically see the ball because it's out of 10 feet. It's out of 5 foot range, but you can see Jonathan directly in front of you and everything else around you. The way that we will move through this sort of thing, if you are trying to move, you need to make a survival check in order to use cardinal directions to get out and go the way you want. If you fail a DC 10 on survival, you must roll a D12 and move fully in that direction by accident.
The spectators must love this field effect.
Oh, they fucking love it.
They can't see shit.
My goal was to try and move the 10 feet over to pick up the ball.
Okay, so you could round around Jonathan because you can see him and sort of use him as an anchor point here.
Yeah.
But if you try and move anywhere that doesn't have something you're looking at, you will have to start rolling.
Okay. So then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move just over a little bit. Just the 5 feet over.
Cool. As soon as you move the 5 feet, you get within range and you can see the ball.
I will use a bonus action to pick the ball up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to remember where the goal was and move the rest of my movement towards it.
All right, so the goal is at 12. You would have seen that before the fog hit, the darkness hit. So now I need a survival check from you. Beat a DC of 10, and you can move the direction you would like.
All right, come on. I rolled a 10 plus 5, so we're good.
Okay, so you are able to move in the direction you want. That will trigger a attack of opportunity from Jonathan, but it is sort of in the midst of darkness, so it's going to be. I'm going to give you partial cover.
Okay.
So sorry, let me just pull up really quick to make sure I know. So half cover is +2 bonus to AC and Dex. So you will have +2 to your AC as he swings at you because you're sort of fading away into just like darkness.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Well.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. So he's like, I don't care. Bang.
Cool. You're gonna take 10 points.
Okay, I'm still up.
All right, move the full amount that you would like then, because it cost you 5 to step forward, and now however much you have left, you can bolt out of there.
Yep. Okay, I get to. Whoops. I get to book it over there with the ball because I moved 5 over. I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. So right now you're at 1 point range. If you could get 5 feet closer, you would be at 3 point range.
3 point.
Hydrate.
Yeah, Aaron's trying to hydrate. It's by Aaron of all people.
Hey, I'm sabotaging this thing from the inside. We're all gonna have to pee by the end of this.
Posture check.
You're hurting me here.
I'm gonna hang on to the ball, knowing that all that magical darkness is in between everyone else and me. And instead, Can you cast while you? I was gonna say, can you cast while you're holding the ball? I know you can't attack.
You can't attack, but you can do something. If it benefits you, you are allowed to cast. Like, I haste myself. I defend myself. You can cast.
Okay, but not if it's like something else.
Yeah, not if it's harmful.
Okay. I don't know if this counts. I was gonna attempt to cast Web, which doesn't do damage, but it is against other people. Does that count as harmful?
I would say so. Just because, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Instead, then I will cast Cure Wounds on myself at second
Yeah.
level.
Sure. All right, go ahead. Just roll and let me know how much you're healing yourself for.
Pair of sevens. So that's 16.
Are you chewing the
points.
gum?
I am.
You feel a surge as you roll 2 more die.
Cool. And another 6 and a 5. So 14 becomes 15. 25 healed points.
Or so
Excellent.
you're so cool. You're so cool.
I didn't know it helped healing. I thought it was only damage.
We've never had people use it.
Damage reduction, I guess.
Cool.
Damage.
Okay.
Reverse damage.
I've got the ball, and I'm just gonna plant myself and hope that other people get lost in the darkness and don't come after me.
All right, Kraken, you are up.
I'm gonna roll to wake up, even though it's dark, and this is usually when I sleep. Actually, I got a 15, so I'm awake.
You are awake. You open your eyes, and you are shrouded in darkness.
He definitely opens his eyes. He definitely is laying there, opens his eyes, closes his eyes, opens his eyes.
Intelligence check to realize if he is awake.
No, he knows he's awake, but he just has this moment where he just kind of goes, "This is weirdly not the first time," and like, he remembers because when I went down, there was somebody right next to me who's clearly not there anymore, and he remembered Jonathan, so I was gonna have him attempt to go in Jonathan's position.
Okay, you can head in Jonathan's direction with a nature check. Remember, you only have half movement because of standing up.
Yeah. Which is
you can try. Yeah, you can try and go in that direction.
Which he should.
Survival check of
get it right, yeah.
survival check of 10.
Survival check. Okay. What are the cards, everybody? No! I
What'd
got
you
a
roll?
9. I
You
got
a
a
9. All right, I'm rolling a d12 right now to figure out what direction you're heading.
Guys, let's hope I go in the right
That's
direction.
a 5. You are going to head your full movement at a sprint towards direction 5. So you got knocked out and slumped in the wrong direction. You thought you were still facing Jonathan's, and you run towards position 5.
Oh, okay. So I have
for
to go
15 feet.
And then you can save me.
Well.
So yeah, you are heading 15 in this exact direction. Tell me, does that bring you out of the fog?
It should bring me right there, like
All right,
right
it
to
brings
the edge
you.
of it.
You step just out of this darkness, and you realize you went the wrong way. You do have an action.
He
and
definitely head comes out of the fog, sees the scene, and just goes, huh, "Not the first time again. It's a weird day." And then just, would he know like which one he's at now?
Yeah, he would recognize like position 6, position 7, because they're
Okay.
sort of engraved everywhere.
Okay. So he kind of looks, goes,
Save me, my friend. Save me.
I literally don't have anything that's. Actually, you know what? How far is he from me right now? 'Cause I still have my bonus action, don't I?
Yep. No, you just got up and you ran.
So you watch as he's like, "Save me, my friend." Like literally, you just watch him kind of like start shaking, and you see as tentacles, these massive, just like tentacles rise out of the shadows around him, and he's using his arms. Finally, he's activating them using a key point.
Okay.
And they have 10-foot reach, so pop to Birdie.
Okay, yeah, striking at Birdie. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Keeping myself honest here. Okay, so I'm not
Legitimate fear in my gut right now. The legitimate, please kill Birdie.
You should be unless he can do 70 damage. You're still fucked, Aaron.
So I rolled a 6, but I'm gonna use one of my lucks of the day to re-roll it.
Oh, one of your luck points.
Do you have the luck feat? Oh.
Damn it! The thing is, I have the luck feat, but I myself am not lucky. So then, for the second attack, Oh my god, what is happening right now?
Bye, Aaron.
Dice hate me, so.
What'd you roll?
An 11. Should I use another luck? Cause I could. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to the luck. But that's because he's rusty with his tentacles. He's usually used to his second set of hands. But he just kind of looks over and then shrugs. But it's all 4 sets of appendages shrugging at once.
Excellent. Okay.
Bruh, did your body just do the wave?
That ends Kraken's turn, taking us to Yenbi. Yenbi, give me that. Are you done, Kraken?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yenbi, your first death save.
I believe in you. Believe in the heart of the dice.
Your only death save you need.
It's cocked between an 11 and a 13.
They both save.
Yeah.
So you're up.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna take. I've got 40, I believe, as Yenbi. So I'm
half
going
movement to stand up.
Yeah. So I've got 20 left. I'm gonna go 5, 10.
Come back 1. You don't go that far because that's like into the water.
Oh, okay. 5, 10, 15, and just start wailing on.
Crimson.
He doesn't even get to kill me.
It's fine. I'll kill the other one.
Attack Crimson.
All right.
Pull the tentacles over myself as a shield.
It's gonna be a
Put my other
16 to
arms
hit.
there as a shield.
Because of what I got from the vending machine, no, it will not hit.
Fair enough. This one is gonna be a 21 to hit.
That definitely hits. Please be gentle.
I got a 6.
Ow. Okay. Yeah. That hurts.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad.
I'm gonna bonus action spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
All right, 2 more hits coming your way. 24 minutes on the clock.
I didn't even intend to
tie
kill you.
game.
All right, the first one's not gonna hit because that's a 13. Yes. The second one is a 25.
That definitely hits. Oh.
For 4 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, good to know.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Yenbi?
Yes.
All right, moving up to Jonathan. Jonathan, you are amongst the fog.
Yes.
Oh, wait, sorry, hold on. Flurry of blows is 2 hits, correct?
Yeah, I rolled both of them, and the first one didn't hit. The first
And you
one was
attacked
like
with your first attack, right?
Yeah.
Do you not have
Oh.
extra attack?
I do, right. I get 2 attacks per turn as a monk. Oh, man. I have one more. I have one more.
Sorry, Crimson.
Oh.
Finish him. Finish him.
Please
I
do not
believe in
hurt
you.
me.
Thank you, Tech. All right, that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Man,
I'm so...
Finish him.
That's going to do 8 points of bludgeoning.
Ow! I'm still up, but...
Oh,
yes!
No! All right, hydrate check. And now, Jonathan, over to you. You are amongst the fog.
Literally the only person in the darkness.
Yeah, the ball is gone now.
Like it should be.
Hey, easy there, Warlock.
Okay. I'm gonna track down that Genasi that got the ball away from me.
All right, so you got to make a survival check to go in that direction.
That is an 18 total.
All right, so you can move in the direction you want.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna move directly out of the fog. Hi there.
Oh, hi.
Oh hi. I'm gonna move 1 more space because I can to come up like right next to you. Cool. Now, here's the thing. I'm gonna look at you, and this kind of like pulse of dark kind of energy like outlines you as I cast a Hunter's Mark on you, which is my specific Hunter's Mark. And I'm gonna take 2 attacks at you with my crossbow, right in front of your face. That's going to be a 16 for the first.
That hits.
And the next one hits with a 23.
All right.
And with double damage, so the first strike is going to be 10 plus 6. That's going to be 20 points of damage for the first one. And the second one, not as much, but that's going to be a 8 points of damage. No, sorry, 12.
12.
12 because plus 4 to modifier.
I'm out.
Ooh.
That's what you needed.
And that's exactly what you needed with a knockout on Flutter. 2 points now to the red team. 2-point lead. Ball is dropped.
Cool.
Do we all hear that? Like, is the announcer shouting that to where we can hear what's going on?
Yeah, you would know because the scoreboard goes up.
Oh no.
I was hoping my healing would keep me up.
Just two shots to the kidney. Just boom, boom, right in front of you.
Jonathan, is there anything else you're doing, or was that all your actions?
That's literally all I can do, except look out to the crowd and just kind of give like a bit of a...
All right, do you have a bonus?
I use my bonus for Hunter's Mark.
Okay, then cough drop, you're up.
Okie doke. Right, first thing I'm going to do...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm going to back up 20 feet.
What?
Technically, is that an attack of opportunity since you have your arms out, Adam?
Yeah.
All right, an attack
Go
of
for it.
opportunity from the arms.
Oh my god!
You also have make it a disadvantage.
Well, I assume it already
That would have been way better!
Alright, and then I'm going to move 30 feet forward, situate myself right between the two of them. And first hit, I'm going to go for the Catman. That is an unnatural 20 to hit.
That hits.
That is 4, 9, 12, 14 plus 5. That's 19 points of damage.
19. I'm gonna use my reaction.
Thanks for the cheers, Nick. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna use my reaction to reduce it by 1d8 plus 4. That's an 8.
Ooh.
So that's 12. So what was it? It goes down to 7. I'm still up. I'm still alive.
I'm going to hit him again.
Yes. I'm still alive.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That's 9.
I'm already down.
12,
Already down.
15.
Right.
That's 20 damage to you. And then with my hooves, I'm going to stomp him with my hooves.
You're stomping me with your hooves? Okay.
While he's down?
I'm stomping the other man with the hooves.
Oh!
Just let him take the foul.
No, you hit him. You said I stopped him with my hooves.
No, I was quoting John Mulaney. I was quoting John Mulaney. I'm going for the Simic with my. I'm going for the Simic with my hooves.
Ref, I think that's a declared fight on a downed player. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so Birdie, that's 2 slashes at the.
It's 2 moles right in his dumb cat face.
And then
an arm strike to me.
That's an 18. It's not an unarmed strike. It's hooves. It's a different thing. That's an 18 plus 6 is 24 to hit you.
You hit. You obviously hit at that point.
And then that's max damage. That's an 8 plus 3 is. So 8 plus 3 plus 2. So 8 plus 5 is 13 points of damage to the Simic.
Do you get the double damage because of?
That was with double. I rolled 2 d4s.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And I place 1 card face down, and I end my turn.
Okay. Cough Drop's turn is over. Crimson, right back to you. Let's see if you get up again.
Stay down.
Stay
Stay
down.
down.
10, right? Dope. That's a 13.
Excellent.
I'm
You
back
make
in this.
right back up.
You
Crimson
never learn.
is returning.
Let me type in my new hit points.
Yeah.
I'm back with a vengeance.
Let's do it.
He never
All
learns.
right, let's see here. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna.
Flanked. He's flanked.
He is flanked. He is flanked.
Are we
right
using?
now.
Do we use flanking rules for this?
No,
I don't
we
know.
don't.
We don't use
Damn
flanking. Okay,
it.
that's cool. That's
I
fine.
was gonna say, 'cause them
Those are optional rules.
for
Y'all are
That's
all
fine.
flanked.
advantage on you.
Yeah,
Well, I
we
didn't
have-
move. I
yeah,
didn't. Let's see here.
What
I
about
did move on my
advantage
last
on
turn.
Crimson,
My last turn, I
so-
used my special, so I can't use my feline agility this turn. Let's see here. I'm currently about to take opportunity hacks from 2 people if I move. So then, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the short swords instead of the bow. I'm gonna go full on attacks at yeah, let's go with the one behind me who just started smacking me in the back and giving me back pats. Let's go ahead at Yendi. Actually, do I go at Yendi? No, you know what? No, I'm gonna go with the Centaur. The Centaur killed me. You're fine, Yendi. Centaur killed me. Let's see here. First attack, this is only +7, so that's gonna be 15 + 7 is 22.
22 does hit.
Okay, that's going to deal 6 + 4 is 10 points of slashing damage.
Half to 5.
Are you chewing the gum, Aaron?
I am not. I am not
Okay.
doing the gun. I picked the AC, which is
All
definitely almost no good.
G-Spice.
Let's see here. That's a 19 + 5, so that's
Again,
going to be
hits.
no, sorry, +7, which is 26. That hits. That's going to deal 4 + 4 is 8 points of slashing damage, reduced to 4.
Half to 4.
Yeah. Let's see here. And then, sorry, that was my 2 attacks. But I will be using my action surge. I'm going to go ahead and.
You already used that to score a point.
You already used
Oh,
that
I
to
did.
score.
You're right. I'll use my bonus action to attack them because I am wielding short sword. I wanna. That's a nat 20, but unfortunately, I don't get any. I don't get any bonuses to the thing besides the double dice. Is my 2d6, and that's double ones, folks. That's double ones.
Half to 1.
Pause the clock. We have triggered a stacked field effect.
Yay. Will it get me out of this situation?
Monk.
Can we get a monk in the chat? Can we get a monk in the chat?
Monk's in the chat.
Can we get monk hype in the chat,
Monk's
please?
in the chat.
Monk hype in the chat.
Player,
I'd be gone. You
Yeah,
need
you'd
to
be
understand.
good.
I'd be gone.
Oh my god.
Finish
Is it
him.
the monk? Is it the monk?
Is it the monk?
Is it the monk? Is it the monk?
Is it the lightning bolt?
Nope. It's worse.
Oh god.
No.
Yes.
Is it the
Tarask.
Worst?
Tarask.
As someone who's about to
Tarask.
die again, I'm okay with this.
Y'all stacking stuff is a whole wild day.
it's a turkey.
No,
not
it's
the
not
turkey
the turkey.
again.
You guys watch as everything begins to shake, and then suddenly, 30 feet in the air, jut stone pillars, covering the
hell
entire
yeah.
field. Everything is now a maze. All of these are solid walls 30 feet up, and if they're in the darkness, you can't see them.
Just walk into a fucking wall. Brilliant.
Hey, hey,
Ow,
hey,
hey,
Kozo,
can I ask-
I'm on top of one.
Yes,
So-
you
so
are.
I'm at the edge of one. Do I rise up with it, or do I like? What does that do?
So
That
you
was
are
interesting.
literally on one, John. So you just got lifted 30 feet in the air by chat. Because I
I just
pre-drew
gave John a
that at the
fucking
beginning.
vantage point.
John,
Sniper
you are
rifle
30
vantage
feet
point.
And now
Am I? Because I'm partially on one. so
you
I
are
just-
partially on. I will let you make a dex save.
What if I want to just ride it up?
Yeah, I need you to make a dex save
Oh, okay.
to grab it and ride it up. Or basically, if you roll a dex save, you need to beat a 12 on dex, and you get to choose what happens.
If he fails, roll a d6 to see how many of his arms are removed.
0, because I got my tentacles and they're ghostly. Dex save.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's a 16.
All right, cool. You get to choose if you rode it up or dodged off of it.
Hey, way to put me between 2 enemies by myself. Love you, buddy.
It's
How
30 feet
tall-
in the air. What
can
are
I-
you gonna?
Can I ask how tall the darkness is?
The darkness reaches up, we'll say 20 feet.
How high do the maze walls go?
30.
Wait, so do
I
me,
can
and,
see-
do me and Kraken just like see each other, just like on top of
Yes.
the pillar? Just
I can see the whole maze.
Okay.
Ah,
Field
look at
effect was
him.
triggered. We will now get back into play. So Cough Drop did their thing. Crimson, you attacked you attacked Cough Drop. And was that the end of your turn, Crimson?
No, actually, I've decided against my better judgment that
Sorry.
you know what? I'm willing to take the 2 opportunity attacks now because I'm going to be taking a whole lot more if I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run past you boys, taking the opportunity attacks from both of them. I'm gonna just try and come through the darkness here, where I can see it's between two spires. I'm gonna run into the darkness, and see what happens. But I'm gonna take 2 opportunity attacks.
Okay, I rolled a 19 plus 6.
I got a dirty 20.
All right, so both are gonna
So
hit.
good.
So that's 5, 10, 17 plus 5. That's 22 points of bludgeoning damage in your face, boy.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
So you said how much? 22?
No,
hit?
sorry, I'm dumb.
Okay.
No, I rolled a dirty 20 to hit. That's gonna be 8 points. I was looking wrong.
And Birdie, you dealt how much?
22 damage.
So a total of 30 damage in the movement.
A total of 30 damage. Okay, I'll take it. Actually, no, I'll use my reaction to bring birdies down. No, I don't want to use it on that. No, actually, I'll save my last spirit. I'll save that. So I only got the 1 left. Yeah, I'll just take it, and I'm going to move forward into darkness. And I'm going to go as far as you'll let me before I hit a wall. Is there a way to not hit a wall?
So if you were, let's do the check. So if you were here, you would have to go 5 past Birdie, then 5 in, and then how much speed do you have?
I have a 30-foot movement speed.
Okay, cool. So what happens, let me reveal this for you. You get here and run into a wall. I'll move your player forward for you.
Thank you.
You hit a wall. Hey, thank you, Gut Punch RP with the raid of 17. Come catch this crazy end of a game. We got 13 minutes left. So yeah, as you get there, you get to a wall. You still have how much movement? Because that cost you 1, 10. That costs you 20 feet of movement. You still have 10, I believe.
Can I see that I'm at a corner because it's like the pillars there? Or can I feel that the corner is there? Is like, because I'm walking like, I'm like just sprinting hands in front. I'm going full child into a hallway. You know what I mean? Just...
Where you went, yes, you can see there's a corner there.
Okay, I'm going to feel my way past the corner my remaining 10 feet.
Okay, you're going to go in that direction. I need a survival check to run in a straight line.
Okay, that's going to be 16 plus my, I think it's straight wisdom.
Yep, you're good to move in the direction you want. And so you're going to go 10 feet forward?
Yep, there we go.
All right, cool. I'm going to reveal the square. I'm going to move you and...
And now hopefully I can't get charged by a centaur.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
I think that's going to be it.
Okay, now that moves...
You bought yourself 1 round of life, Cat.
Crimson.
We assume that that's
we are now in Crimson to Flutter. Flutter, make a death save.
All right. That's a 16.
Flutter, you are up. You have half movement. The ball is at your feet, and the enemy is 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, no opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's legitimately why I was like, when you wrote up, I was like, yeah.
Because I know if and when I score, it ends my turn. I'm gonna start by just pointing to Jonathan, and casting Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
It will cost you a bonus to pick up the ball.
It fell out of my hand.
Because you were knocked out.
Scratch that. I will bonus action pick up the ball. I forgot that I don't have it anymore. And then I guess I'm gonna do my best to try and score.
Okay, all you have to do is step forward 5 feet and you'll be in 3-point range.
Perfect.
And then you have no enemies around, granting disadvantage, so it's a flat athletics roll trying to beat a 10.
All right. Let's see, athletics. 19 plus 3.
Pause the clock. 3 points to the blue team.
Hell yeah.
It is a 1-point game again with 11 minutes on the clock. We are going to see what happens as the field resets.
Can it not?
I'm about to get murdered by a centaur. That's what's about to happen.
Monk.
Wait, no monk. Monk
if it's the
kills
monk,
us.
yeah, if it's the monk, Crimson is dead.
I die. No monk. Bad monk. Don't like monk.
Ref.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, I really want to see the ref fight the monk.
Is anyone
people
holding?
on top of the pillars fall?
They descend slowly.
Aww.
Yeah.
Fun.
I wish
That's
I would
your
have fallen.
teammate too, buddy.
No, I wish I would have fallen, honestly. Slow fall,
Rage
baby.
Kraken's actual arms.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll that.
Yeah.
It's
and I
just
gotta
to
roll
beat a 10,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yep.
I don't know what I
Everybody,
did
yeah,
with
roll
this
for
arm.
your
Roll
rage.
Roll a 15.
Okay.
14.
10!
All right, you kept it all, everybody. Now the ball moves back to center. Position 10 hits, and
And the red team spontaneously dies.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, fuck.
No.
What?
What? What? Am I standing on one of them?
yes, you would be.
Oh. Cool.
Are there just multiple balls now?
Or does only one of them work?
4 balls have rolled out from their areas, and now I am going to need. That is it. We are ending Flutter's turn. We're on to Kraken.
Okay, question real quick, just for clarification. We would know, like, is one of these balls like the actual ball, but then the
Yes,
other
you
ones
would
are
know.
fake?
You would know that one is real and the other are something special.
Well,
I don't like the sound of that.
yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
And actually, you know what? Because you are literally standing on it, I do need you. I need you to make a dexterity check for me.
That's a 7.
All right. So yeah, the ball comes up underneath you and it touches you. I need you to roll a d12.
I don't like.
Show us where the ball touched.
That's a dose.
That's a 2.
Yeah.
As the ball comes out and touches your heel, you are in a blink of an eye facing the rest of the field from position 2.
Oh, this is way better. Oh, this is way better.
You jammy motherfucker.
Oh yes.
Okay, wait. Would I have seen that?
Yes, you would have watched that happen and realized what might happen if you pick the wrong one.
I want to point out with a bonus action, there's nowhere on this map you can hide from me.
Is the ball
Okay,
now
yes.
gone? The one that Crimson touched?
Yes, it vanished. So,
Yes.
Kraken, it is your move. Do what you
Bonus action, disengage.
Just saying.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm really running out of key at this point. But hey, I just met you. This is crazy. I'm running to the closest ball. Deuces, baby.
Reappears at the 6th position.
Fuck!
Please.
Oh,
Please.
So I'm just running.
Are you
I'm
going to
touch-
use your action to pick it up?
No, can I touch it with my foot like he just did?
You have to use something that's not a free
shit.
action. His was an accident because he was standing on the.
Okay.
And he
you know
failed
what?
the deck save.
Yup.
I was
Yeah, I'll
hoping
use
it was
it-
going to
I'll use it.
explode.
I'll use an action.
All right. You reach down, you pick up the ball, and nothing happens.
Solid. Knew that I had it. That's why I did that move. Obviously, makes sense, right? So I was here, or I was here. 20. I have 40 feet, so yeah, I'm gonna run to there with the ball.
All right. And the ball is in blue team possession.
The stress is real right now.
And as he's moving, I want it to be just flavorful. He's literally moving the ball to each different hand at different moments, so you don't know where the actual ball is going.
You are something out of Monsters Inc.
Yeah, he's like juggling one ball at this point, and it looks. He's just attempting to confuse everyone. And
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Yenbi, you're
Drop
up.
is currently digging the ground,
Okay.
getting ready for the fucking run.
Yandy is going to run. I've got. If I can get to the square to the left of him with 55 feet of movement.
How'd you get that fast? That's cheap.
I'm gonna bonus action something.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Sorry.
that's no.
And then I'm I'm gonna try to take the ball from him. Can I do that with an action?
With an action, you may.
Which hand is it in first?
I'll just punch you instead if you want.
Which hand is the ball in?
So you can decide. You can decide if you want to use your athletics or your dex to steal it, and he can decide to defend with athletics or dex.
Hydration
I'm
check.
just gonna punch him and.
What?
Oh no, Falcon.
And posture.
Yeah.
And at posture. Thank you. Okay, Falcon, you froze out there for a second. You're just gonna punch him instead?
Yeah, I can punch him, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. What did I ever do to you?
Today?
Oh no. Pause the clock. Looks like we might have frozen Falcon for a second. We won't burn up the time since we're waiting on them to fix the lag.
Okay,
We'll give just a
legitimate
second.
question while we're frozen. How did I piss off the centaur? What did I do?
Legitimate
Legitimate question.
It looks like you're
Nothing.
back now.
You were just the right
Okay,
fucking
so
target.
Falcon, well, are you? It looks like you're good now. So you said you're going to punch instead of try and steal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
What'd
use
I
my
do?
action to attack him.
What did
my
I do?
First
Okay.
roll was a 2, so I'm gonna say an 8 probably doesn't hit.
Actually, it doesn't.
The first time in combat for you. And then my second action of the attack is a fucking 2 again. So no, I don't hit 2.
Okay, I will remind you. Only Yenbi and Flutter have not used their inspiration.
Where's the ball?
I'm not gonna use it now because I don't think I could down him.
Okay, cool. So you've missed both attacks. Are you doing anything else? Like your...
No, that's all I can do.
Okay, because you already bonus action ran. Okay, that ends. Yenbi moves us to Jonathan.
Cool. Hi, Flutter. You're about to feel the full force of Hunter's Mark +3 attacks.
Bring it on.
Crossbow. So, first attack is going to be a. That's going to be a 15.
That does not hit.
Okay, cool. Next attack, much better. That's going to be an 18.
That hits.
And for the third attack is going to be a 16.
16 just hits.
Cool. So, here we go. 2, 4, 10. 10. So 14 for the first one.
14 points, yeah.
And, 18 for the next one.
All right.
Cool.
Doing okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to be very quick because I don't have a lot of time. Okay, I'm done. Woo.
Okay. Also needs to be quick. I'm running full tilt at the Simic. Right here.
Hey, he has a name. He has a name.
Captain Kraken.
You're a captain.
That's a 19 and an unnatural 20.
Obviously they both.
Okay. So the first damage is 5, 8, 9, 11 plus 5 is 16 damage, and the second one is 6, 11, 13, 16.
I'm out.
Okay.
I'm out.
All right. All right, Kraken is down. 2 points to red team.
And
Ball
then
is
bonus action, I'm picking up the ball.
Okay, bonus action. You pick up the ball.
And I'm going to move my remaining 10 feet right there.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can step over him.
Yes, the ball is now in red position. Okay, that ends Kostrop's turn. Crimson, you're up.
Crimson is going to move his full 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Full 6 feet. It's going to go ahead and fire his a shot at the centaur. He's going to use his last superiority die to make that a disarming shot.
I'm strong. I got this.
Let's see here. That's going to be 22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, gonna go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I got advantage on those. First off, that's a 21. Second off, that is a 24.
That definitely saves. So you don't do it, but you do take. Let's see here. You are gonna take 19 points of piercing damage from the arrow.
Is that total or halved?
That's totaled.
So okay, so that's 19 halved. That is 10.
Okay. Next attack is going to be my second attack is going to be 19. 11 plus 9 is 20. So unnatural 20. It's going to hit you for max. That's 12. Halved to 6 for you.
6. Okay. Oof.
Kill him, Flutter. Kill him.
All right, is that it for you, Crimson?
Bonus action. I don't think it matters, but I'm going to go ahead and second wind myself.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and regain a total of 11 hit points.
Okay, Flutter, you're up next.
All right. I am going to sort of just duck and dodge about 10 feet around, not leaving Jonathan's range. And I'm going to I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on the centaur.
Okay.
And then I'm, for an action, going to ready my longbow and hope that I can do this.
Okay.
So...
Do you have disadvantage
shots.
because I'm 5 feet within you?
Nope.
No? Okay.
Unless there's some special ability of yours.
No. I was just wondering because, yeah. Okay.
I have no idea, so okay, no. First shot. 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right, and I have the gum, so
Oh shit.
that's gonna be that plus Hunter's Mark. Plus Hunter's Mark is gonna be.
Yeah, this is gonna get me.
Let's see. 7 plus 9 is 16 plus 3 is 19 points of piercing damage from the first shot.
Half that is 10. Yeah, I'm down.
All right, and you drop the centaur with a shot. 2 points go to the blue team. It is a 1-point game with 1.5 minutes on the clock. 1 minute on the clock. What do?
Do I get my second shot? Can I ready it at Yenbi, who's right next to him?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll shoot my second shot for my multi-attack at Yenbi. I can move my Hunter Spark later, but not now, so... Yenbi, that's a 19 plus 8 to hit, so 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
Couple of d8s, no Hunter's Mark, so that's going to be 7 plus 3 is 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's everything.
Okay, Kraken, you're up.
I'm gonna roll to get up. Well,
Hold on, pause the clock. Hold on.
Did Dante call it?
No, yeah, Dante might have called that correctly.
Idea.
Sorry, yeah, Mr. V called that correctly. If you are within the 5 feet of a hostile creature, you would have to roll with disadvantage. So you have two options here. You could have either stepped aside and allowed Dante Mr. V an attack of opportunity and not roll with disadvantage, or you would roll with disadvantage.
For time's sake, I can just, I guess, roll.
Basically, if you missed, well, here's what we'll do. You still have your reroll. The clock has stopped. You could use your reroll. Basically, it would cancel out that. It would cancel out the Centaur's one, so that would be there. The only thing you would do is roll at disadvantage on the shot at Yenbi just now. If you wanted to spend, because there is like 30 seconds left on the clock.
Just do it.
Yeah, that's fine. That'll keep it fast. I did what, 10 points to Yenbi? Let's see if I roll. I don't even remember what I rolled to hit last time, but I'll see if I do worse.
Yeah, we'll just see if you roll to hit again.
The other one I hit it's a 12 plus 8 is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so it would have still hit. Good call, though, on that, Mr. V. Thank you for that. Yeah, any spell ranged or any attack ranged, apparently rules is written, is disadvantage if a foe is standing next to you.
Good to know.
So yeah, we'll mark that down for future melee ball, which brings us to Kraken.
All right.
Your move.
I'm rolling to stand up. I got a 13.
You're up.
The clock is still gone, by the way.
Oh, okay.
The clock start. Yep.
So I rolled.
Isn't he out now? Doesn't he have to roll to wake up?
He just did.
I just did.
Yep.
Oh,
And
what I
okay.
just
Sorry,
said.
sorry. I thought you said.
Bonus action, pick up the ball, step around them, and I'm gonna take a shot.
Now, if you step, you're gonna step
Like
around
step
them.
around them, so yeah.
Hang on, let me check.
And I'm at
They are
advantage.
10 feet, so it's gonna be with disadvantage. Because
That-
Yenbi.
Dude, it's the best I got. It's the best I got.
It's great.
Go.
The clock is gone.
Go.
So
Damn it!
No. We let you finish your turn.
I know. I shot. I rolled. I missed. I'm not gonna lie. I missed.
With disadvantage.
Yes!
You missed.
I missed with disadvantage.
Now, hold on. You used the bonus action to pick it up. You used your action to throw it. As you throw it, what did you get?
With disadvantage, the 6.
Oh, and with a 6, the ball goes through and it returns to center field. And at the buzzer, could have been decided. A 1-point game goes to the red team.
You're dead to me. Dead to me. Dead
At
to me.
the buzzer, I didn't even think you had that.
Dead to me.
The second they dropped Birdie, I was like, I could pick the ball up and take
Yeah,
a
I was so worried.
I
I
literally
was like,
I was going to
oh my
decide
God.
the whole thing.
Dead to
I
me.
was trying to remember like what's the order? Can V kill Coffee before he gets up?
Bracken, you had it in your hands, and as you throw it, it misses, and the buzzer goes. Oh my God!
Good game.
That is
God, that was so good.
an absolutely good sport. Yeah, Chad has got you on that for good sportsmanship. You gave yourself the loss by being fair and calling that missed throw. So absolute sportsmanship there.
All that money is going to Bongo's Barbarian School for kobolds who can't hit good.
Yes. So we didn't get to talk about that.
Guys, it's for the kobolds.
Can you
We
look
didn't
at
get
this
to talk about
familiar
that at
that
the
you just
beginning.
failed, Adam? You
Look
failed
at this.
him.
I failed my own familiar.
So we didn't get to tell.
He's
Chad
gonna look
about
like this for so
let's
long.
Tell them about what's going on. So this was the charity stream group from the actual charity stream they did back in November. What we did though is before we began, we had so many technical difficulties. I forgot to tell you guys about this, but I told them, hey, you guys are the charity stream, so both of your teams are going to be playing for fantasy charities, and each team is going to be awarded. Well, here we'll just do the announcer. Well, folks, it looks like a buzzer beater moment. Whoa! 1-point lead by the red team. Oh, and the ball was in blue team's possession. It all comes down to one final play. Now, folks, as you know, both teams were playing for charity. Each charity is going to be getting a good sum of money, but for their winnings, the red team is getting an extra special donation from the home team who took the week off to allow the charity game. So congratulations, red team, but both teams are victors when playing for charity. Now, folks, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed Meleeball 17. It looks like the players are clearing from the field. So we're going to go in this order. I'm going to go next up. So Kraken, you threw it. And as you threw it, the buzzer sounds and you hear the announcer. How does Kraken choose to leave the field? The knowledge that you all know is that there is a banquet afterwards of food and drink provided to both teams always. And you're all invited. Everything's taken care of. Your friends and family will be there. And all you have to do is leave the field to head that way. So how does Kraken decide? And usually what we do is we have one of the home team pair up with one of the opponents and talk to them and escort them off the field for whatever particular reason they like. So Kraken, who are you approaching from the opposite team? Blue team is the home team, so I'm going to make blue team do this.
Okay. So Kraken kind of watches the miss and just goes like, and he kind of looks out and again points at like a random pirate and it's just like, I'm sorry.
And the pirate goes, "Yar, you'll get him next time."
And Kraken summons the tentacles back and wraps it around his opponent who is down and brings up the centaur again.
And the wave of magic brings him online. As you're lifting him up, the wave of magic brings full health back.
He's trying to like pick him up, trying to dust him off a little bit and puts his hand out to him like to shake.
Which hand?
Down.
Exactly. He puts.
I'm assuming I extend a really long one and you like wrap 4 arms around it.
No, I was gonna say one of his longer grappling appendages like reaches up to him since he's taller, I assume, and like shakes his hand and is like, "Good game. We should probably head out. If you ever need a crew to work on, I've got a spot for you. Many of you guys, actually. And he's like walking out, like slowly, kind of patting him on the back, like, because he's it sucks that he lost, but he's like, nah, this was fun. You guys could all be in the part of the crew if you want. And he's just
Birdie, how does Cough Drop respond?
I'll think about it. Okay. He's just trying to be polite.
You want to take a horse on a boat? No.
Why not? I don't. Okay, fun fact about Kraken: he does not know anybody in his crew. That's why he kept pointing at random pirates in the crowd, hoping they were part of his crew.
And so Kraken starts heading off the field. As he does so, Birdie, how are you leaving the field here?
So Cough Drop is, he's showboating for the crowd. He maybe does another lap of the stadium, and he's like kissing him. He's like, "You can find my merch table outside. We've got Cough Drop's cardio class and Cough Drop's class of confidence. Find them on VHS outside. Bye, guys."
And Cough Drop and Kraken leave.
I definitely have the moment like waiting for him at the thing with the arms stretched, and then just do a massive bow with all the hands folded, and then saunter off with him, waiting for him and just saunter.
All right. Next up on the blue team would be Crimson. Crimson, how are you leaving the field, and who of the red team are you interacting with on your way out?
So Crimson is going to actually be a bit subdued. For most of the fight, he was like, not really into it. In those last final moments, he looked really excited. So at the end, he's just like, and he looks over at Jonathan. "Good shooting." And he's just going to walk slowly away. That's all he needs is just, he acknowledged his opponent. He's leaving. He's going to go deal with his shitty children for the rest of the day.
Dark Palm in the crowd just ashamed of her
My
father.
daughter is sad with me right now.
Jonathan, you have been told good shooting, and you know that he is heading off probably to the after banquet. What do you do in response?
I'll so I will look up to him. And I'll see that he's looked up to his children, and I'll see the Tabaxi family. I'll look back at him. 3 shots. No. Out of combat, Gloomstalker attack. Anyway. But I'll saunter up behind him as he's going, kind of run to catch up, and I'll reach into my coat and pull out a smaller secondary hand crossbow, and I'll be like, "For a kid, one of them."
I know which one is disappointed in me. I'll give it to that one.
And the two crossbowmen leave the field, handing off a crossbow to give to the children. Flutter, you're last on the blue team. That leaves you to interact with Yenbi. How do you do so?
Have a fucking crossbow.
Well, at the end of combat, Flutter will just kind of like
hydrate,
brush some. Oh yeah, hydration check.
Hydrate.
Flutter will kind of just brush some of the hair that's fallen out of her face and like watch the little birds that are flitting around her, and she'll take one and let it land on her finger and then send it over to Yenbi ahead of her as she walks over, and let it just flitter around your head a little bit. And then she will do like a little bit of a half bow. You fought well. Care to join me?
Yenbi, as soon as the announcer goes, it's just gonna be like, and then the bird and is pulling a grape out to eat it. And it's just and starts walking over to her.
How squashed are those grapes after all those knockouts?
Yeah.
It looks
like
like
a
raisins.
pocket full of jam.
Oh my god.
I've got a grape juice pocket.
She probably freezes them, so they're still a little squishy, but
yeah,
not
And it's at this moment that Yenbi recognizes there's probably a whole bouquet of grapes in the banquet.
Nice.
And we watch as Flutter and Yenbi with this. Oh, we have a legitimate question from chat. Are they red or green grapes?
Green grapes.
Green grapes.
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
Delicious. Good choice.
Here.
Good choice. I'm adopting Yenbi as an unofficial member of the blue team.
Red grapes. Red grapes.
Right?
Red grapes only on red team.
No.
The green
Yenbi's on our
grapes
team now.
taste
Every
like
point that they
cotton
scored
candy.
is for us. Is all I'm saying. It
No.
changes the outcome of the
No.
game.
We did it.
And you watch as Flutter and Yenbi leave the field. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed another fantastic Melee Ball, number 17. Now we'll go to our post-game interviews.
Oh, beans.
Oh, yeah, we're not
my
exactly done. Don't worry, we're almost
I
done.
have to
We're
pee
almost
so bad.
Yeah, if you need to, go right now.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You did this to you.
No, Birdie did it all in the second half.
Yeah, go right ahead. So we're gonna start with real quick with the red team. So we'll switch to our pre-show interviews right now. Jonathan, right up top. Hey, excellent job. Welcome.
Blue team's just out.
Yeah, all the blue team had to run to the bathroom. Excellent job. So Jonathan, Mr. V, killer job. A lot of fun to see John Wicken out there.
Yeah, Jonathan Wicken. Yeah,
Gloomstalker rolling with all this. So you were coming in here in the beginning, and you had told me that you were going for damage. You were going for knockouts. And how do you think that went for Jonathan?
Oh, I think it went swimmingly. I think it was absolutely fantastic. I came in, I was just like, hey, I'm going in with the intent to kill. And I did multiple times. Or at least helped in some way or another. So I think I did what I set out to do. And I feel pretty happy about that.
Excellent. And you did it. You dealt some serious damage. If you were to come back for a third time, is there anything you'd do differently?
Ooh, I might try out a different tactic. Cause like, I had the try to fill in the role with Banjo. Shout out to Banjo. And I did the damage. So I might try more ball control next time I was to come in. Maybe something a bit more utility. Yeah.
Or ball control.
Maybe a full caster this time. Because last time I've been doing two half casters, which was an Eldritch Knight and a Hunter. A Ranger, sorry. So I might come in.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'd love to see that, because like I said, there weren't really full casters here this time, and so that's very interesting to see. So it was a lot of hit and run. So okay, well, let's move right on down the line. Yenbi, Falcon, how was your first Melee Ball?
It was really fun. I definitely came into it super nervous, but like it got to excitement instead, and it was a lot. It was good. I enjoyed
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that. That's what we want. That's what we want to get you to. With that in mind, you came in here hoping to do and score a bunch of points. Now, I don't know. Did Yenbi score?
Did not actually get a single goal. I don't believe.
Okay. Did you get some knockouts?
I don't really know. I was very next to a few knockouts, but I don't think I actually did the finishing blow on anyone.
Yeah, so Yenbi got a lot of assists, and then the teammates followed up with the knockouts.
And
I just want to say that makes Yenbi the true MVP.
Yeah, no, it really does.
I think she probably leaves this game like happy to have that victory, and happy to have been there to be that assist for her team, but a little bit disappointed in herself and a little bit wanting to do better in the future.
Okay. What would you personally do different next time you come to Melee Ball? Was there a type of player you'd want to do? Would you want to bring Yenbi back and just use them differently?
I think if she were going to be able to come back having evolved at all, then maybe, but since they're level 5 for Melee Ball, I'm not sure so much how differently I would use her.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh no!
Oh no, Falcon!
Falcon!
I think...
Oh, good. Quick, stop the timer.
All right, you're back. You're back.
You see me? I'm back. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. I believe I was saying that I think I'm so comfortable playing monks, and I don't know what I would do coming back. Like I'm interested in the concept of doing like a control like Mass Effect kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that would have to be very caster based from what I understand. And boy howdy do I not like I understand how spellcasters work, and also they terrify me.
Yeah.
When
Okay.
I could just punch something, and I think that's a little bit why I gravitate towards monks so much, is because I don't even have to really worry about weapons. I just punch stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah, if we bring you back in the future, I know we're gonna have you back. I would love to see. I would love to see you try it out and try something out here like a caster. Okay. So cough drop, Birdie.
Hey.
Excellent job, you monstrous barbarian. Barbarians, especially that totem of the bear, cutting everything in half, is such
Tome of the eagle.
Tome of the eagle.
Ooh, right. You kept that
Yeah,
part in there.
it's absurd in here. So
yeah. Well, like, yeah, the whole thing with that was, first of all, I really enjoyed being on Meleeball. It was really,
yeah.
really good.
Welcome to your first one.
And I would very, very much like to come back. Maybe we could get the caster Sorodin to come on. I don't know. Maybe no.
Yeah, hit me up.
But yeah, I think my strategy with Cough Drop of being able to just sprint the full length of the arena and dunk goals fell down when I realized it cost a bonus action to pick up the ball. And I needed a bonus action to do my double speed. So that kind of didn't work. And once I realized that if I rolled well enough, I could down pretty much anyone in one round, I just switched up my strategy entirely and just became a death machine.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed myself a lot. That's actually, I think, my first time playing a barbarian.
Hey, well, I'm glad you got to do it here.
Very much enjoyed it. But yeah, I think much like Falcon, if I come back, I may bring a caster.
Okay.
Trouble is, I know I need to think a lot more strategically with the caster in terms of what I want to pick for my spells, and I didn't fully grasp Meleeball coming in. Like, I knew the rules, but I was like, I don't get the meta yet.
Yeah.
But now I better understand the meta, and I will maybe bring a caster if I get to play again next time.
Absolutely. So yeah, we'll talk about that, and we'll see about having your cast and crew on. Okay, so let's jump over to the blue team. Flutter, Kay, it was a treat to have you. And I know, they were grabbing the team and they were able to ask you to be on. How was your first Meleeball being active and live here?
It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I got to be here, and especially with this whole group of people. This was a great first opportunity to be on Meleeball with so many amazing people.
Yeah, you got to be the first 3v3, and honestly, I think it went amazing. I am so looking forward to the Melee Madness tournament I'm doing in March. But let's talk about you. So you brought Flutter, and you wanted with Flutter to be an all-arounder to kind of help out the team in a bunch of different ways. How do you think that went for you? Because I know you were getting some traps set up, you're doing long-range attacks, you had the ball on you several times, so...
I think I was able to do a little bit of everything, although I think I focused in the first half mostly on damage. I was a little intimidated based on like how fast and far some of our other opponents and even people on my own team could move. So I was a little hesitant to try and go for the ball because I didn't think I could take it very well, but it worked out in the second half with all the extra arena things going on. I was able to use that to my advantage, and I think it worked out.
The image of you sneaking out of the shadows with the ball, getting knocked out, and then your opponent raised to the sky, you waking up, grabbing the ball, running forward and dunking it, like, that is like an anime moment if I've ever fucking seen one. So I loved that. That was like one of the plays there. And we'll get to the other play in a second, but yeah, that was amazing. If you were to come back, what would you want to do differently? Would you want to play your character and do stuff? Because I feel like we didn't get to see the swarm a lot.
No, yeah, the swarm is really effective when doing damage, and this is my first time playing a swarm keeper. I've played other rangers before, but this is my first time with a swarm keeper, and I kept forgetting those subclass specific abilities. They were kind of slipping my mind, and I was focusing on the other things that kind of all rangers can do. And the swarm abilities are really best for when attacking and when attacking someone who's near you in melee with you. And I did a lot of that in the first half, but I didn't do much of that in the second half. So by the time I remembered to like really use those, I didn't get the chance.
Yeah.
But I would hope to be able to use them more. And I would hope to maybe have slightly different spells in my lineup to maybe boost that, because I didn't really do very much spell casting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, we'd love to have you back. And I honestly am excited because I haven't got to see a Swarm Keeper in full action. And also, one thing I love about Meleeball is we're still sort of playtesting it. We gave ourselves 10 games to playtest. This is 17. We've got the game system underway. But now, because I give no limitations on what you can bring, except for no homebrew, there are so many different classes I'm getting to see, have to deal with. It's like, oh, and so many of the rules is written rules we're learning in the moment. And like, I apologize, but yeah, learning that shooting with someone next to you causes disadvantage was like, okay, there are definite moments that would have been important to like know. So good catch on that, Mr. V. And moving forward, that'll be, I mean, it's rules is written, but like Meleeball will be in tune with that. So yeah, excellent job. It was a pleasure having you, Kay.
Thank you.
Kraken, Mr. Adam.
What's up?
Excellent job. How was your first Meleeball? We've talked about it so much.
We really have. We really have. Me and you have talked about it a lot. This was amazing. Like, as a dude who's been playing like D&D like for years and years and years, like I'm almost 10 years now playing D&D, and like coming into this was something completely different but the same, and one of the coolest experiences I honestly have gotten. Like, so thank you, man. Thank you for having me. Like, this was amazing. I want to do this like every day now. Like, this is going to be my new sport that I'm like, this because this was like amazing. Seriously.
See, that is what we like to hear. That is what we want to hear.
Yeah, and it was so much fun. Thank you again, man.
Now, with that, with your character, you were doing all sorts of fun stuff with Kraken. And Captain Kraken was a riot. But let me ask you this. You wanted with Kraken to be the all-star. And you almost were there with that last fucking play.
I know. Oh, so close. Yeah, I think because like everybody's kind of talked about their strategy, and I know mine was kind of like where's the ball type of a thing, and I think I did that a couple of times where it was a lot of the opportunity to be able to like grab the ball and just hand it off, because it's not like, because he knew that he could be around, and a lot of the times like I ended up kind of throwing Kraken in as a meat shield because I wanted because I quickly realized they were way better off at like getting the ball and getting across the field to where it needed to go, and I could just kind of sustain in a spot for a moment and then like have them go off and do their thing.
Yeah.
So like there was definitely a couple of moments of that, but it was I think I'd play him a little differently if I get to.
Okay. Probably. Yeah, so you would play Kraken again, but just differently?
I'd kind of like to. I'd kind of like to explore Kraken a little bit more. Maybe change up some stuff with him. But he was really fun to play. And I think the aesthetic of having way too many arms is hilarious and works really well for this game.
Yeah, no, it's a fun aesthetic. And I loved the byplay of like, which hand is it in?
Yeah.
So no, I think that worked out great. Okay, well, and to round us out, Crimson, Aaron, how was your first Meleeball?
So I was live texting a couple people during that game. This is some of the most fun I've had with D&D in years. I've been playing since basically the week 5e came out, and this game is so original, so fresh, so much fun that I was just, the terror was real, the anxiety was real, the victories were real. Like that one round where it's like, oh, I accidentally knocked Falcon and get to score 5 points in a round. That was one of the best moments I've had in D&D in a while. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this game.
Well, it was a pleasure having you here. I'm glad we got to get all of you on here. Let's talk about Crimson. So Crimson, you wanted to, you wanted Crimson to be kind of really good for the game, utilizing their just kind of overall abilities. And how do you feel Crimson did?
I think Crimson did a lot better than I thought Crimson was going to do, because I was just like, oh, I'm not gonna super power game this character. I just want to kind of have fun with an archery character, because I know that Birdie, Kay, and I all kind of built our characters around the same time. We were just kind of bouncing ideas off each other, and just because we were talking about the game because we were excited for it to come up. I think Crimson really, I enjoyed having the ability to affect the field from a large distance, like Mr. V. I am so sorry for dropping Jonathan. Was it like the first half just in like a round with the action surge?
Yeah.
That was just
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonathan returned it to Kraken.
Yeah, I gave it back to Kraken. Fucking first round.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was real great.
Okay.
It was great.
If you were to do something different, what would you do?
So I talked to Birdie about this right before, like yesterday when we were building our characters and everything. I had to stop myself from bringing in the character I normally play on our Saturday campaign, Sword, just because like I love my Long Shadow. He's Crimson's son, a Bladesinger wizard, one of the 5 kids who was in the stands. I think I would bring Long Shadow in, because I was texting Birdie during it that I would have way too much fun playing Long Shadow.
You need to nerf him because we rolled stats for Long Shadow.
Yeah, no, I would definitely rebuild him as a Bladesinger, but just like playing him as a character. So much fun.
Well, excellent. Well, that's going to wrap up our game. So the few closing announcements to everyone. First off, chat, a huge round of applause to you for being here and dealing with the tech issues with us. Thank you. A big shout out always to my partner and tech, Ziggy, who handles everything behind the scenes that keeps the clock going, keeps the score moving, gets the screens moving. All of that goes through her. And then a shout out to the players, because today was our first 6-person game. How did y'all feel about that, chat? You let me know. You guys always are great about this. Be sure to follow all of them. Falconia Maxima. We've got at Birdie the Bard. We've got at The Adventures of Mr. V. We've got at Coffee_Kisses. We've got at Mr. Adup. I realized it was wrong on the slideshow, and that's my bad. At Mr. Adup.
Falcon lost and won at the same time.
Yes.
Follow me. Also follow me.
And we've got Aaron at Obsidian Olive. And so check them all out on TikTok. Please do follow them. I am D&D Corso. And if we're going to drop the Discord link in the chat right now, if you guys we have an 18+ Discord. If you guys like this game, we do all sorts of stuff all week. Come join the Discord. We're a killer community. We hang out all the time. And then we just do stuff like this all the time. So the link will be coming in the chat. Be sure to click that. There it is, posted by Lark Network. That's us. So yeah, come click that, check it out, come join us. Other than that, we're going to go raid right now. We're going to raid our friends over with witches at Fae Fiends and Friends.
Nice.
So they don't know we're coming, but we gonna do it. We gonna do it to them.
Message is Red Team 1.
No.
Well,
Just go ahead and call them
the
all
raid
drongos.
message is Meleeball raid. So yeah, that'll be our yeah.